Make sure we live everywhere. So everything looking pretty good. Let's see here. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. We are here for the channel's first ever live coverage. Something pretty new for the first time. Channel been up for a while, for 5 years now. My kids are finally into football. My oldest son is a Commanders fan. My youngest son is a Chiefs fan. So this is their first ever live that they cared about. So we're gonna be watching that one currently right now. Volume a little low. My volume's a little low. Hello, 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 hello. Make sure you can hear me. There we go. Sing a little better. Still a little low. There we go. All right, I'm good now. I'm good. All right. So yeah, first ever draft. Goodell is now at the podium talking. For people that come in, let's put some of the thing. All right, draft Lil Wayne on the stage, the GOAT. Lil Wayne, I have to believe that's his son, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. So many kids. He got a couple of sons, but the great Lil Wayne, who was a Packers fan, he's on the stage with Goodell right now, currently. I'm so excited for the draft to start. And like I said, this is my kids' first draft that they've cared about. So they have their respective teams, their favorite players now. So they're gonna be asking me questions on their favorite guys and stuff like that. So we're gonna be talking about the draft with them, so they can understand and explain in kids' terms. So no, but they have their favorites: Travis Hunter, Shador, guys like that, Matthew Golden, Luther Burden, Ashton Genty. So they know some guys, but they will ask some questions. So I'll answer stuff like that. So, but I'm excited, man. First stream. Let me make sure I share the stream everywhere. Let's see here.
Now, what do you think he's gonna be in the draft?
What they're gonna be in the draft?
Yeah.
A bunch of these guys. A bunch of these guys. Yep, Lil Wayne is here. That's great. That's Clay Matthews.
He's in the he is soccer.
No, Clay Matthews used to be a great Packers player. That's I can't hear the name. I got the volume low. I don't know who that is.
That's not.
That's Greg Jones. Not Greg Jones. Shucks. What's his name? Yeah, Lil Wayne the GOAT. That's all that matters to me.
Hey, what's up? My favorite rapper.
Clay Matthews. I know those guys. James Jones. No, not James. It is James Jones, I believe. Former wide receiver for the Packers. James Jones. That's the former kicker. I think. I want to say. Was that Jordy Nelson? It might be Jordy Nelson. I forgot. Let's go. Draft about to start soon. Let me make sure I share this as well. Let's transmission to the top. Rep your favorite team in the comments, man. Rep your favorite team in the comments. I myself am a Falcons fan. Been that way my entire life. My oldest is a Commanders fan. My youngest is a Chiefs fan. So yeah, that is our team reps in the comments.
So.
Yeah, Jeff, I'll start now, buddy. You see it's on? Huh? No. All right, the Titans are officially on the clock. I'm hoping CBS. I'm hoping CBS has live coverage, like they can show. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, so CBS is showing they're on the clock. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Perfect. A lot of stuff going on today, man. There's a lot of stuff going on today, as far as news goes and buzz. Let's get it. Get it. Let's get it. Shador Sanders, Cam Ward, battle for QB1, and so far, it's set in stone now. I guess that Cam Ward won the battle as far as draft position goes. But let's see who will be better. Let's share the stream real quick while I'm here. Nah, they've locked in to get Cam Ward already. They already locked it in. Make sure I share this thing everywhere.
Second is Cincinnati. Third is New York Giants. Okay.
2025 NFL draft pick.
Making sure I'm sharing the draft. So that's the Titans room right there. I'm sure the owners in there somewhere. The draft guys, everyone that has a hand in the draft. There's Cam Ward right there on the stream. I'm pretty sure his number was called. There you go on the phone. So I guess it's about to be official. Cam Ward, Tennessee Titans, QB1 in his draft class.
It's gonna be good for the Titans, though. We'll see.
Is it going to be good for the Titans? I'm not the biggest Cam Ward fan, buddy, but he's good though. But I like Shador better. I like Shador a little bit better, but
What happened
That
if
is
you?
how that look like really better. Like Burden or
Well, Matthew
Luther
Golden.
Burden or what is this guy?
Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
It's close. Burden didn't have a good year last year, but he's very good if you get picked by the right team.
Who that Cam?
Nope, that's Shador Sanders at Jackson State.
Hey, let's go.
His first couple of years in college.
What happened if you get picked from the draft for a good team?
Play for that team, buddy. Whatever team you get picked for, you play for. So that's at Shador's first team,
Who's that, Travis?
Jackson State. No.
I want to see Travis.
So now this is Travis at this is Shador at Colorado now. That's to Travis. Nope, not Travis.
Wait, number 6.
That's he with the Cardinals, I believe now. Good throw.
That-
I love Shador,
Flash,
man. I think Shador's the
Flash.
guy.
Bowling.
I think Shador's the top quarterback in his class. I don't care what nobody says.
Eagle 32.
But my prediction did come right. I said back last year in last May, there's no chance Shador will be QB1 off the board simply because teams don't like Shador's brashness. They don't like his attitude. They don't like his dad either. So I knew pretty much that Shador wouldn't be QB1. Great throw there.
I see my hunter.
Yep. So,
Cornerback and Rousey.
That
yep.
you think you can? You think the bad team like Browns pick what's his name? Tom Brady?
He's retired, Carter. I keep telling the same thing. He's retired, buddy. He's retired.
I forgot.
Tom Brady's retired.
I'm about to say something.
So every time they show the draft room, any team,
They're gonna call.
those are the people that make the decisions. Those are the big guys. They're the owners, managers, team presidents, coaches, stuff like that. So,
I didn't know they have team presidents. That's crazy.
you got somebody that manages.
Pat Mahomes.
So they're saying Cam Ward. So we're on ESPN. ESPN is saying Cam Ward has a style of play of Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, like the Ravens.
I'm not opposed to it. Got a little Mahomes in him, a little improviser in him. I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it.
Come on.
Like I said, Cam is good. Cam is very good.
I can really watch Cam.
Cam is good.
The only player I know from college before I know a lot of people was Travis. That was like the only player I know before everybody. Not everybody, but some.
Pat
Yeah.
Mahomes.
I'm not really a college fan. I'm like a NFL fan. I'm not really like a lot of teams.
I
I'm really like the culture. What if Cam Ward beat Patrick Mahomes and win a lot of Super Bowls?
Anything's possible. If your team built around you the best way possible, it can happen.
60-90, I'll take Joe Burrow and stuff. I like Joe Burrow. Good player. Jamar Chase, good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, good quarterback. I like Tampa Bay.
Nasty.
Denver Broncos, 7 are the trash. They're trash.
10-7 not trash, but it's the playoffs.
Los Angeles Chargers, 11-6.
That's not a bad. Not
Green
bad.
Bay Packers, 11-6.
Packers not bad.
I got a good season.
I want to see a lot of trades this year going to happen. A lot of rumors going around. Make sure I stay off
Los Angeles.
Twitter or X because a lot. Okay, pick is in officially.
What's going to
The
be?
pick
Cam?
is in officially.
Robert Cam, Buffalo Ravens, Buffalo stop. Okay, not bad.
But not say every. We don't ever see record, but the pick is in officially.
Finally. Let's see who's the Titans.
That's the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell. He's hired by the NFL owners to manage the whole league.
Like One Piece. Go Roger.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to be?
And Ward out of Miami.
Okay, let's go.
First pick. It's official, set in stone.
Ain't going
Let's
to
go.
And just so you know, as soon as our rosters are done, I will be doing NFL roster showcase, Cam Ward, Titans, Hunter with his team, whatever, on Madden live stream. So those are coming soon. We see Cam Ward now walking through, adapting up other college players. Who that was? Also breaking news. Jaguars trade up number 2. Is it Travis Hunter to the Jaguars? Buddy. Travis to the Jaguars, maybe. Wow. So the rumor is true. The Jaguars been rumored in the rumor mill for a while now saying they're going to trade up. And I guess it's true. The Jaguars have now traded with the Browns to get the number 2 overall pick. They say it's going to be Travis Hunter. If it is, I'm going to love the pick.
No, I'm not going to pick. I want to be the Raiders.
No.
I want to be the Raiders or somebody.
The Raiders for next time. I'm not.
Why?
It's like the perfect fit.
Travis to the Raiders?
Yeah.
Not opposed to it, but nah. They need him on both sides of the ball, but they're not going to trade up for him. Let's go. It's official. Cam Ward, number 1 to the Titans. Congrats to Cam Ward.
Okay, King.
Awesome job.
Okay, King.
I disagree, but he's a good player though. I hope the best. I hope and wish the best for him.
Right.
But I really would have picked Shador. I think Shador fits the system better as well that Callahan wants to run.
Lead the Tennessee Titans to a great season. I think maybe. I think so. Really. Maybe it's to a great season.
All right, Jags on the clock. I want to get on my phone so bad and watch Twitter, but I'm not going to because I don't get spoiled. So we're gonna do it live. We have some fun with it. So I'm sure Twitter going crazy right now. They got to be Travis, I guess. And I think, and I'm guessing the Jaguars. I want to turn up a little bit to hear what they say when they announce it. Receiver and cornerback, or just cornerback, or just receiver. Okay, so they are getting. Okay, I guess Mel Kiper is saying officially they're getting Hunter, which makes the most sense. So the receiving room for Jacksonville is going to be Brian Thomas,
Or Travis.
Parker Washington, Travis Hunter, Gabe Davis. It's not bad. Still need some more work though, but it's not bad. And they signed Noah Brown from Commanders, I believe, too. So it's not bad.
Okay, take Noah Brown.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I don't care. Take Noah
Is it
Brown.
Noah or Diami Brown? One of the two. One of the two Browns with the last name Brown. One of those guys from Commanders went to the Jags. I want to say Diami.
I'll search it out. I'll search it.
It's like if Eagles gonna pick, he might get.
They picked number 32 last in the first round. They had the best record.
They have the Maya Brown.
Diami Brown.
Yeah, they have him.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not
They
bad.
don't have no Brown. They just have the Miami Brown.
Not Noah's still with Commanders then. Cool. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Make sure. I'll make sure that.
He might
All right,
get-
so Browns go down to pick 5. They get a 2025 second round pick and a 4th round pick and a 2026 first round pick. Ooh wee. There's a lot of draft capital for the Jags to give up to go get Travis. I'm not gonna lie. I think Travis should just stick at receiver, forget about cornerback. I've been saying that for a while. And I agree with the Browns. If they were only going to play Travis at receiver and he wouldn't like that, then go ahead and trade away and get someone else, and get some more capital also. So I'm with that if I'm the Browns. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. So yep, officially the pick is in. Let's see what happens.
Track. We try to figure out what.
Hold on real quick. Okay, no, turn it up. Okay. So Adam Schefter is saying the Browns have 2 second round picks this year, and they have 2 first next year. So let's see what they do with it. I know it makes sense that it makes sense for them to trade up and go get Travis with a fire hot pink coat jacket, fire jacket.
He's cool. I'm not lying. He is cool.
Him and his mom. I don't see the girl around nowhere, his girlfriend, but him and his mom.
Okay. My opinion for the Patriots, I'm not really going to high on them in my pick. I don't know. They're probably going to pick somebody. I don't know what to pick.
You don't get to talk about it. You don't know what you're doing, say nothing. Chill.
I don't know what to take his food.
Yeah, the pick is in. We haven't seen Travis on his phone yet, so I don't know if they called him or not. It might not be him. But I know that they say they cut away from them on their phone, so we'll see. The important part is what they announce him as: receiver, cornerback, or both. That's the important part. I'm sure it's gonna be both. And I'm saying the debate. Oh, here you go, right here. That's Jaguars player Eric Armstead. He's a defensive tackle, defensive end. Turn up a little bit here. All right, Goodell's talking. Let's pick Eric Armstead. So he won the Man of the Year award. It means he's a good player on the field and off the field, helping with charities, being a good person off the field.
Yes.
Big dog. He like 6'6", 6'7". Big dude. All right, here we go. Let's see what they announced him. Here we go. All right, Eric Armstead about to announce it. Here we go. Let's see what they announced Travis Hunter as. Hmm?
Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter. Oh my
Yeah.
There we go. It's both receiver and defensive back. Lil Wayne back there with Travis Hunter. Oh, buddy, Travis Hunter is Lil Wayne favorite rapper, and his girlfriend favorite rapper.
You didn't know Travis Hunter's favorite rapper.
Huh?
You said Travis Hunter is Lil Wayne's favorite rapper.
Same thing. And Travis Hunter signed with Lil Wayne's agency too, so that's dope.
His girlfriend ready.
He said his girlfriend ready.
Yeah, she ready.
Hey, she been with him for a while. I know the drama went on off season, but they've been together for a while, so it is what it is.
Because Jacksonville's in
Lit.
Florida, right?
Yep.
And she Latino. Yeah, she ready.
She said she ready.
Yeah, she ready.
He happy. I did a video back in January on Travis Hunter going to the Jaguars. It made so much sense. They had to trade up for him, but it made sense. He was a perfect fit for him. He helps on both sides of the ball.
He's high. Also in mine, what Friday I'm also do Travis Hunter and the Jaguars. I'm gonna forget, so I'm gonna type all in. Make sure. I probably can do it all tomorrow for not practice. I could do it probably on Sunday or Saturday. But I could do some of them.
It's official. Travis Hunter is a Jacksonville Jaguar.
Hey.
That's his teammate. First time meeting. Eric Armstead still with the Jaguars, so they are officially teammates now. 6 foot, 188 pounds. He got to get a little bigger, though. That's the main thing. He got to get about 195, 197-ish, push 200. But he's a freak, though. He's a natural athlete.
Who?
Travis Hunter.
Travis. Okay. This is when he was, Colorado?
Yep.
Yeah. He's good.
Can you give me my orange cord, please?
Yeah, don't worry.
Turn my phone up real quick. My laptop. Thank you very much, sir. Sure, this thing don't die midstream on me. There we go.
Hey, come on, Travis. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Hey.
But as the process went on, I'm not really. I like Travis a lot. I love Travis, but I don't want him playing DB. I don't want him playing DB as much. I want him playing more receiver personally, and I think that might be the outcome. We'll see how you handle these bigger receivers in the NFL, more physical, these bigger guys. But I want to see him more receiver personally. So, but we'll see. We'll see what's best for him. But he's a freak, and I believe he's the only generational guy in this class. Him, maybe Walton Olin. Okay, Giants pick is in already.
I remember the Heisman Award.
Yep, watch the Heisman as well. Yep.
I thought it was fine too.
Pick is
Oh,
in.
I like that with his glasses.
It's fire.
Yeah. I like the post, but I like
Hold on quick. Let me Travis talk. Wow. So Travis said he been talked to the Jaguars since the combine a month or two ago. So that's crazy. They must love him. That's fire. So the Jaguars let him talk to both coordinators. They said, hey, we're gonna make sure you're happy. Do what you're gonna do. So right now the schedule is him playing both offense and defense to some capacities. That's fire. And like I said, it made sense because the Browns, what's the Browns GM name? But he came out and said he wanted him more as a receiver. So, if he didn't believe in the Travis Hunter idea of playing both ways, Travis didn't want really with that. He put it out to the public as well, saying he wasn't with it. it does make sense. Hey, if you don't want Carter, if you don't want Abdul Carter, if you don't want Hunter either, since he don't want to play one side, then you got to trade back. So smart move by the Browns, great move by the Jaguars. As I say, I think he's a generational talent. I truly do. Him, Walter Nolan, I think they're generational guys. So I'm all on board with it. I'm on board with it for sure. So there's one trade down, one major trade down. Let's see what comes next. All right, they're the Giants draft room, their war room here. I guess Abdul Carter, question mark. We'll see. Let's see. I feel like this year the picks are going quicker, a little quicker than normal. All right, pick is in. Let's see what they pick.
Giants.
Abdul Carter. Fire.
Well,
Penn State linebacker / edge rusher Abdul Carter, aka Michael Parsons Jr. Let's see where he goes. They go to super agent Drew Rosenhaus, still getting that money, still getting that bread. Fire. He been getting money for us since I was a kid.
That's kind of my name.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens with Kayvon Thibodeau, if he gets traded or not. They might give it a try with all of them though. I wouldn't be mad at that. Kayvon's a big boy. Put him more on the inside with Dexter Lawrence. Some crazy pass rush. Him, Brian Burns, Thibodeau, and Dexter Lawrence would be insane if Thibodeau can't kick inside. Certain package, not all the time, but probably certain packages. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Or a good rotation. A rotation wouldn't be bad either, so I wouldn't hate it either way, to be honest. I wouldn't hate it, to be honest. So it's official. Abdul Carter now goes to the New York Giants at pick 3. Need to check the score of the. Need to check the score of that Pistons and what's name matchup, Knicks game. I had to turn that off to watch this, but it's a little more important. That Knicks Pistons game was good though, pretty close last time I checked. Changing my title around real quick. I'm excited though. It's a good guy. It's a good player. He played with one arm, dang near versus who he played against in the playoffs. I forgot, but he played hampered and he played well. Notre Dame, yeah, Notre Dame. He was holding that arm in the entire game, and he played well with one arm dang near. He was definitely very impressive. Very impressive. Those draft hats are crazy. I will say, thank goodness the Eagles didn't find a way to get him. Thank goodness. They'll have been crazy. They'll have been insane. Thank goodness he didn't go to Philly. I know he wanted to. I know they probably wanted him, but there was no way. Officially, the Patriots are on the clock. First 3 picks off the board. No trades as of right now. Having a draft room in your house is crazy. That's in a fire way. That's awesome. That's super awesome. I like it. That's super awesome. Hoping to see Shedeur Cole in the first round. Like I said, I'm a Shedeur guy. I think he's the best player, best quarterback, I should say, excuse me, in this draft. But I'm a Shedeur guy through and through. I really am. So we'll see what happens there with Shedeur. But so far, only one big surprise. It's not really a big surprise, I should say. A lot of people kind of had, Jacksonville trading up the last couple of days for somebody, Genty, a lineman, something, million. So, there was rumors about the Jags at some point. Check out this. Make sure I stay off X, but let me check the Pistons and Knicks score really, really quick. And check on some of my parlay bets as well for some home runs, trying to get some money. Let's see the score here. Ooh, Knicks up at halftime, 66-53. Ooh, what happened? OG going off. Okay. OG, 18 points, 3 for 6 from the 3, 6 for 10 overall. Cat playing well, 3 for 6 from the 3, 5 for 10 overall. And Brunson's playing well, 13, 5 and 5. Bridges, 10, 5, 2. Not bad. Cunningham. Tim Hardaway on fire still. Last time I checked, he was like 2 for 2 or 3 for 3 from the 3. He's 5 or 6 overall, 5 and 5 from the 3, 18 points. Thompson, 2. Tobias Harris, nothing burger. Jalen Duren, 2 with 2 personal fouls. Malik Beasley, oh my gosh, 1 for 6 at home, 3 points. Not going to cut it. Dennis Schroeder not playing bad as far as numbers go. 13, 3 for 4 from 3. Okay. If Malik Beasley can turn it up a little bit, it could do something. It's funny how most times Malik Beasley and I know it's not basketball stream or channel for real. I do basketball like here and there sporadically now. But it's crazy how Tim Hardaway and Malik Beasley don't get going at the same time. That's wild to me. They never really lately. I say when I bet on them, I should say when I bet on them to give me something, they never do it on the same day. It's either one hot or one cold. They're never together on the same time. That's wild to me. They're never hot together on the same game. Let's see here. All right, pick us in for the Patriots. This one is tricky, man. Could Genty really go here? I did a video on that a while ago, a month ago, I guess, a few weeks ago. Tat McMillan, I'm a no on for the Patriots. Will Campbell, Armand Membu, I'm not mad at it. All right, coverage back on. Doing a little recap real quick. Only 3 picks, so no need to recap too much. Does Shedeur go to 5? You know what though? Genty to the Browns isn't bad. Get a quarterback next year. You had 2 first. If you're the Browns, get a quarterback next year. You have Flacco and Pickett and Watson, I guess, but that's not bad. Get Genty at 5. Ride out with Pickett or Flacco and just build your team and then get a quarterback next year in a better class. Will Campbell goes to New England. Awesome. This makes sense. Mike Vrabel been saying for a long time. Well, recently, that's not a long time. I say recently, Mike Vrabel been saying he loves Will Campbell. He thinks he's a real tackle, true tackle. you know, kind of a shorter arm guy. That's fire though. That's fire. Great job, Will Campbell. Good player from LSU. His arms do look. Now they say his arms short. His arms do look short though. I'm not gonna lie. They do look short. Genty at 5 makes sense though. I'm not gonna lie. Genty at 5 makes sense if it were to happen. Yeah, Will Campbell to the Patriots, great move. Build around your best player, man. And, you know, it's up for debate. Running back, receiver, line, which one is more important? But normally it's the line. You want to make sure your line is all the way together first. You brought in Stephon Diggs on a multi-year deal, a pretty nice size multi-year deal with a nice amount of money. So I guess they expect him to be all the way healthy. So with that being the case, you know, you want to make sure your line is together. They have Stevenson. The running back class is so deep, you know. So, and that was my biggest thing about going Genty so early. My biggest con to that was because his class is so deep. And look, not this. I said it before on video. I'm gonna say it again. Genty is great, awesome, awesome, awesome. Trust me, he's a great running back. But there's other good guys that can be great as well. I've always said that. So, you know, I never was the biggest fan of Genty going early, but I fed into it because it made sense. And he's going to go probably top 10. But, you know, going pick 1 through 5 to me was a little crazy. But we'll see here. Pick 5. Pick not in yet. So we'll see what the Browns do. But I wouldn't hate it here. Like Cleveland, it makes more sense. You have no quarterback. In a weaker quarterback class, you know, you don't want to go Shadua early. I would, but they might not. You know, so Ted McMillan, I'm not a fan of. So, you know, they either go Mimbu here. They either go Mimbu here or Genty, I guess. I guess. We'll see. We will see. All right, pick is in officially. I don't see the best fit for Ted McMillan going for the Browns. I know I'm watching CBS now. They're saying best fit. That's fire. And drafting Will Campbell isn't, even if he doesn't work out at tackle, it's not the worst thing because he can play guard. Let's say he get whoops on. Let's say Will Campbell get whoops on as a tackle his first year. Okay, kick him inside. He should be fine there. At least be better. You know, in shorter space. So you know, it's an upside move regardless. Really, to be honest, it's really like a good upside move because either way, he should work out. He should work out. Whether tackle or guard, he should work out. So either way should be fine. All right, let's see what Will King we're talking about. To pull up my need to pull up my Twitch stream. Listen to Will Campbell talk now, talking about Patriots Way and Mike Vrabel, those guys. So listen on that real quick. All right, the pick is in for the Cleveland Browns. Let's see who it is. Is it Mimbu? Is it Genty? I wonder if there's a chance that they go Sanders here, pick 5 so they trade it down. Curious about that. All right, pick is in. Goodell walking to the podium right now. I just got spoiled by CBS. Okay. I'll wait till you say it here till I say something about it. I'm not mad at that. Mason Graham from Michigan. Ooh. I did not see that one coming. I was saying Mimbu or Genty, maybe Shador here. They trade down a little more value for Shador, but no, they go Mason Graham. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I am surprised. Genuinely surprised. I did not think he would go this high. Fire though. I like Graham a lot. He was Mason Graham was on my high list anyways, this offseason, so that's fine. But as time went on though, the talk of him being a smaller D tackle, and I'm a small D tackle myself, well, I was back in my day. He's bigger than me, but he's taller, but not bigger than me. I was 315 in high school. He's light to be 296. He moves quick though. He moves good. I'm just worried about Mason Graham getting thrown around by some better guards though. That's my thing. But he's quick on his feet though. Very, very disruptive. Good hands. He's nice. He's nice. And doing this though, trading down to get him gives Myles Garrett hope. Getting Abdul Carter would be nice as well, but getting more value, getting more young pieces, getting more trade capital as well, not bad. I'm sure Garrett's happy somewhere. You get a better D tackle, a young up and comer in Mason Graham. You get another first round pick next year that could be a trade asset, and you get more draft picks for this year, another second round pick that could be a trade asset to go up and get Shador or get someone else you may like in the back of the first round, middle first round. So that's not bad. I'm sure that probably will make their star guy Myles Garrett happy. Going Abdul Carter would have made sense, but at the same time, going back a couple guys, getting someone you think could be just as impactful or in a similar way, a different position, but similar way, it makes sense. It makes sense there. So Mason Graham to the Browns. Didn't see that one coming. Like I said, I was saying Mimbu, Genty, or Sanders maybe. That's awesome. Let's see if the rumors are true. Genty to the Raiders at 6. Let's see if the rumors are true. Look at the draft room for the Raiders. I don't see Tom Brady anywhere around there. I don't think I see Tom anywhere. No, I don't see him. I see head coach Pete Carroll. Tom probably in there hiding somewhere. I see the new head coach Pete Carroll. Yeah, I don't see Tom anywhere. No, it's not Tom. No, they're not Tom Brady. No. Let's see. Let's see. Genty, Mimbu. Let's see what their needs.
I forgot who Genty is. Oh my goodness.
The running back from Boise State. Pick is in. They saying Luther Burden could go this high too? Ooh. I wouldn't hate it. Luther Burden, I wouldn't hate it. Pick is in.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Let's go line. They're going Shador. They're going Genty. They're going Mimbu. It's options. Ted McMillan. It's a lot of options. Ooh. They go Ashton Genty. The rumors were true the entire time. They couldn't let it go. That's fire. It makes sense. It made sense. Running back goes just out the top 5, goes number 6. Ashton Genty goes to Vegas. Pete Carroll gets his new Marshawn Lynch. Smaller back, a lot of muscle, a lot of power, a lot of great contact balance. Let's see. Genty stays on the West Coast. He goes to Vegas. Who's that big boy? Is that the safety from is that the safety from
Johnson.
no, you know who it is, but I don't know what school he's from. Best running back in this class to some people. I said before, I stand on it. I'm gonna say it again. I'm more myself of a Quinshawn Judkins guy personally, but Genty was phenomenal all year long.
Crazy. That dude was crazy. I would love to have that here one day.
With a Boise State,
Yeah.
you trying to go to Boise State, buddy? To play on that blue field?
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
That was,
Boise State. My oldest son coming. He coming about 8 years, 9 years.
that was fire.
Fire. There you go. That's fire. Raiders get their running back. This rumor was going on for the longest. It made sense. It made sense. Pete Carroll wants to run the ball. The Raiders had one of the worst rushing attacks the last couple years. That's not bad. They had their quarterback.
Like a tiger. Let me see that tiger.
They're going to get their receiver, probably another receiver sometime down the line.
It's like a tiger. We should start calling it tiger. So, tiger. Oh, wait. Tiger. That's a rapper name. Number 1, 2. Okay.
Emmitt Smith is crazy, though. Keep comparing him to Emmitt Smith is crazy. I don't see it. I know he can cut. He can move a little bit. Emmitt Smith a little crazy.
State, right?
Boise State.
I love the place this show. They're a little fire, all blue. Instead of a green. Nah, I would love them like that.
I see the vision they keep saying, but I'm not rocking with Emmett. I see the vision, but I'm not rocking.
It's feel
I'm
fire.
not.
I want to play here one day.
You might, buddy. Keep working hard. You might play with them. You might play against them. You just might. Just keep working hard. You definitely could.
Dang. This is like what? Cowboys and Commanders stuff.
It's back in the day. It's back in the 90s. Yeah, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's a great running back for the Cowboys, Emmitt Smith. They're saying Genty could be Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, a Hall of Famer, won about 3 Super Bowls, played a long time in the NFL.
Why so much? I was fine. Who's going to be next on the big clock?
Let's see what Genty had to say.
Let's go, Jesse. Say something, Tiger.
That's fire. Highest selection ever, pick 6 for a Boise State player. I don't know who's number 2. I have no clue who's number 2. That's Genty's high school. And that gets players hype to see someone from their city, someone from their town, someone from their school that was just there 4 or 5 years ago. That gets the motivation to say, I can do it too. You can do it too. Keep working hard. Keep believing in a higher power and just keep doing your thing.
Nah, come back.
You definitely do it.
It's
awesome to see.
I want still more. I can't do one night. They're a little big. I'll see the highlights there. This was fire. Ravens. I want my team. I want to put my team on it. We definitely don't get another our team. They're good. I want somebody from my defense or somebody. They're doing all offense. I do something defense. Yeah, so you have a lot of black teams already. Good. I want to do some defense like cornerback, DT, somebody.
Yeah.
Go take a shower.
All right. I was like,
That's fire though. Definitely we'll be doing some streams tomorrow. Getting these rookies on these teams. And you best believe I'm doing some streams all weekend. Lord willing, all weekend. Raiders and Genty stream, that might come tonight. Shoot, the way I'm feeling. I have a roster already made on Madden with the guy. I have Travis, I have Genty, and I have somebody else. Genty, Travis, and I think Shador. I have those three on the roster already. I didn't make it, but someone made it and gave it to me, shared it with me. So I can put Genty on the Raiders, Travis on the Jags, and hopefully tonight in the first round we can put Shador somewhere. We'll see. A lot of rumors going around. Shador might not go in the first round. So which one be the best thing? And I was watching somewhere today. What was it? I saw a clip from somebody. I forgot where or who, but they were saying that he needs some humbling. I'm not opposed to that. It sound. What was it? Was it First Thing First? Nate Wright and those guys, Broussard or somebody. It was yesterday, or today. A clip from somewhere, but they were saying he needs some humbling, and I'm not. I'm with that. Bring him down to earth. Let him know that your ish does stink, but we believe in you. You're a second round guy, but you fell to us for a reason late in the first or top of the second, and we're gonna have to work, come in and work and earn your spot. Everything not given to you. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy can't help you here. He's not coaching you here. No more Travis, no Shiloh, just you. I think there'll be a fire situation to bring some humbling for Shador Sanders. And it wasn't my original take. I saw it somewhere. Someone said that. And I do agree with it. I'm not opposed to that. Let's see, Jets pick is in. Armand Membu. That's fire. That's fire. Armand Bimbu paired up with Olu Fashanu, former, I'm going to say Penn State tackle last year. Well, 2 years ago. That's fire. That's for last year. That's fire. They got their two ends. They got their two tackles. Their two bookend tackles. Fashanu, Membu, two big boys on the outside, quick, athletic, freaks. That's fire. That is fire. I like it. If you're still watching to this late in the video, about an hour in, let me know if you've seen my Breece Hall video. If not, you can check it out sometime eventually. But I got a video out on Breece Hall. I put it out like 3 days ago, and literally this morning they were saying Breece Hall might get traded. So, Panthers already. Pick is in. They're moving fast. They're moving fast this year. Pick is in. Let's go. So Membu stays at right tackle, Fashanu stays at left, and two big young studs on them ends. Elijah Vera Tucker there on the inside. Who else is there? Well, they're ready. They are ready for sure. They're ready for sure. A lot of people were saying defense for the first pick for the Jets, but nope, they go. And it makes sense. Aaron Glenn came from the Lions, and they've seen that, hey, you need a good old line. Whoever the quarterback is, can be anybody dang near, but you need a good old line to hold up for your quarterback, to hold up for your line. For your running back. So it makes sense there going with Membu. So Nimbu, Fashanu, that's fire. That's fire. A lot of talk about Warren, the tight end, going there, but I think a lot of people not overhype, but overvalue the tight ends in their mock drafts. You know, some were saying they trade up to pick 4 to get them, pick 5, and the Patriots trade back. I never got that. Both tight ends should be available by pick 15, or at least one. At least one should be available. But we'll see. We'll see though. Panthers pick 8. Pick is in. We're getting super duper close to my team and their pick. I think the Falcons we're like 15, I believe, 14, 15, something like that. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. Excited, super nervous. Let's see what the Panthers need. All right. So Panthers need receiver. Well, best fit, I should say. Excuse me. Best fit. Receiver, Ted McMillan, Jalen Walker, the linebacker / edge from Georgia, and Mike Green from Marshall. He's an edge as well. So let's see what they do here. Like I said, their pick is in. Saints already on the clock. Their best fit, Ted McMillan, Jalen Walker, and Kelvin Banks from Texas, offensive tackle, maybe a guard, but his name has been buzzing as in a great way lately with him. At first, some people were saying the last month or so, people were saying Kelvin Banks might go early second round, late first round, but he's been mentioned as going top 10 to the Bears, maybe even now to the Saints at pick 9. So we'll see. We'll see for sure. But his name has been hot as like fish grease, boy, lately. I've seen him to the 9 of the Saints, 10 to the Bears, 11 to the Niners, 12 to the Cowboys. I've seen it, Miami Dolphins 13. I've seen him go in this range all day probably the last 3-4 days. Every mock draft I've seen, Kelvin Banks. His name is buzzing. So we'll see. This is range here, 9 through 13. It is his range, so we'll see. I am so nervous to see what my Falcons do. I'm so nervous though. Please don't do nothing crazy. Please, just do the simplest move possible. Please. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. But our 2 division rivals coming up back to back. Panthers pick is in, and the Saints up next. They're on the clock currently. So, are you on the clock? Hold on. Are you on the clock and the time is going, or they're just on the clock waiting until the pick is in? The pick is in officially. It's called. I don't know. Still can't check X yet. I can't do it all night until the draft is done. So I'm trying to check this Pistons and Knicks game. We're hitting on. Getting close, 80 to 75. It's getting close. Some Hardaway shooting. Okay. Michael Fultz got fouled. Jalen Brunson is quiet tonight. Still at 13. He's at 13 at halftime. Almost fourth quarter now. Towns going off. OG going off. It's good to see there. Some Hardaway still hot. Tobias still nothing. Ooh, Durham went off. He was 2 for 2. Now he's 12, 16, 3 and 3. With 3 fouls. Fire. Beasley still a little quiet. Let's see. We're back on now. We're back on. Panthers pick is in. All right, pick is in for the Panthers. Let's see who it is. Ted McMillan. I was wrong. I did a video about a month ago saying Matthew Golden is receiver 1. Even if the Panthers don't pick him or McMillan, I was saying Matthew Golden was receiver one in this class. I thought he was the best receiver by far in this class, um, as far as the first rounders go. But Tet went first. I was wrong there, but like I said, no debating like that going on. I wish the best for both of them, for all of them. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So Tet gets their big guy. Panthers get their big guy, and Tet, and it makes sense. It makes like I'm not in love with Tet as a player personally. I don't think he's worth his high of a draft pick. I would say more in the close to the 20s, late teens for me personally. For me personally, but I'm with it though. I'm happy for him, happy for him and his family, and it makes sense. The big body guy, 6'4", 1.5, or 6'4" and 1/8, excuse me. I just hope they don't limit him to being an outside guy only. Put him in the slot at some time. I know you have Thielen, but put him in the slot, put him in crossing routes, put him underneath routes. He can break tackles there too. Use his big body in different ways, not just a jump ball, deep threat guy, but use him different ways. That's my biggest thing. But Dave Canales, he's a good OC, good head coach, solid head coach. He's a good play caller. So I think he knows what he's doing. I'm not a pro at all, but I think he knows what he's doing. Hopefully, he uses Tet in many ways. Just because Thielen is there for right now, still, you want to use him the best way possible. He should be inside, outside, flexible, versatile guy. So we'll see. I like it, and they're here for the future. Thielen won't be around for much longer. So you have him, Leggett, and Croker, or Cocker, whatever his name is, the speedster from last year, the rookie that went undrafted, had a good season. I want some money from too as well. So we'll see what happens there as far as long term goes. But I don't love the pick, but it makes sense. It makes sense. So they get their big guy. They get their big guy, 6'4" receiver, outside guy, but just don't limit him to the outside. That's my biggest thing. That's my biggest thing. Don't limit him to the outside. He is versatile, can play inside some, crossing routes, slant inside, So let's see what they do with him, though. Awesome job, Ted McMillan. Congrats to him and his family. And this was a rumor for a long time, too. It kind of, as time went on, it turned to Jalen Walker, turned to Mike Green, turns to Shamar Stewart, Shamar Thomas, whatever his name is, Shamar Moore, whatever his name is. But it did switch to Jalen Walker and a defensive guy for a little bit. But the original rumor that happened way back when the draft first was announced made sense there. So Ted McMillan talk a little bit. I know these guys been around for a while and used to the mic in their face, but let me enjoy my family. Leave me alone, dog. I will talk to you tomorrow at our press conferences. Leave me. Once I get drafted, I'm not me, but if it was me, I'm like, dog, I'm not gonna talk to y'all. I know you have to, it's part of the job, but and like I said, they've been around for a long time. As far as Ted McMillan getting the attention, getting the praise, getting the mic privileges. But I'm cool. If it's me, thank God and walk off. I'm not gonna talk to you all day. I'm trying to enjoy my family. All right, Saints pick is in. Is it Shedeur Sanders? Is it Jackson Dart? Who's left around? Who's left to Who's left for them to get? Jalen Walker, Kelvin Banks, Jahad Campbell. I love Jahad Campbell, man. Oh, I love Jahad Campbell. I really do. I hope my Falcons can get him. We'll see, though. All right, Saints pick is in. Goodell's walking slowly to the podium. My division rivals see who they pick. Kelvin Banks. He goes 9. Like I said, a rumor on Kelvin Banks was he was a late first, maybe slim chance a top second round guy. But he went up. Oh, new baby too. He kissed a lady with a baby. Damn, hurt that baby head. But it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Kelvin Banks makes a dream come true for him and his family. He is now a New Orleans Saint, pick 9. I guess he'll be playing tackle. They'll move Penning into guard, ? That's awesome, though. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for him and his family. Big boy, 6'5", 1/8, 315 pounds, OT. And he's good. He is good for sure. All right, Bears pick in already. Is it Tyler Warren? Is it a DB? Is it an O lineman? Is it a who's left for them to pick to? Let's see. Luther Burden. They didn't pick him. I'm just looking at the best fit. Luther Burden, not bad. No, he didn't get picked. I'm just talking about him. The Bears getting Burden isn't the worst thing if they were to get him, to be honest, because Keenan Allen's still a free agent. The rumor on him is he wants to either be with the Chargers or with the Bears, but new coaching staff, new regime in there now. If you get Burden, pair him with Roma Dunze and DJ Moore, Burden could be kind of a Jameson Williams from the Lions. He could be that type of vibe. He could be. He really. I'm kind of in love with that pick now. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they get Burden, I wouldn't hate it for the Bears here at pick 10. And as I said before with Burden, if you give him the right system, he's gonna be fire. What's this special stuff, dog? Just go with the pick. Okay, they're just yapping. Let me go back to CBS to see what their actual grades were for these picks here. All right, so they have the schedule coming out. They're coming out with the NFL schedule for next season. You trying to go to a game, everybody?
Yeah.
Trying to go to a game this year. May 14th. May 14th, the schedule will be coming out. Awesome. Okay. May 14th, the schedule will be out. And every NFL game will be revealed May 14th. Look at these grades, though. CBS Sports. I'm looking at their grades. I'm on their site right now, screen sharing currently. CBS Sports have Cam Ward to the Titans, a B-. Travis Hunter to the Jags, A+. Abdul Carter, an A. Will Campbell, a B- to the Patriots. Mason Graham, a C+. Interesting. Let's see why. Cleveland has been looking to upgrade inside for a long time. Graham will help that, but I am not sure how dominant he can be because of his size. I like him. I don't love him. Written by Pete Prisco. I agree. I agree. A C plus is not opposed to it, but I think a B. I think a B should be more of a better grade, but that's his grade. Respect to his grade. Ashton Genty, B plus to the Raiders. Armand Membu, B minus. Ted McMillan, C. I agree with that. Kelvin Banks, B plus. All right, Bears pick is in. Bears pick is in. Let's see what they go. I I really wouldn't mind Luther Burden here. They'll be shocking to some, but it makes sense though. They do need another receiver. Tyler Warren at tight end could be like a big slot. Let's see where they go. Let's check on this Pistons next game record. Score, excuse me, while we're here as well, waiting for them to announce it. RP to this Bears legend. Here we go. Oh. Okay. All right, end of the third quarter right now. Knicks up by 10 to start the fourth quarter. So they're doing the 50th anniversary for Walter Payton's selection year. Awesome. RP to a great running back. 10th pick. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, they go tight end. Colston Loveland. First tight end off the board is not Tyler Warren from Penn State. They go Colston Loveland. That's interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. A lot of people, not a lot, some people were saying they were interested in Loveland more than Warren. They got their guy. They got their guy, Colston Loveland over Tyler Warren. And some people did have that. One thing people were saying about Loveland was the injury concern.
Are you okay? Paul? You okay, Bubba? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Be careful, okay? Sorry, Bill.
So Loveland's more of an inline tight end than Warren is. He's good as well. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not too many people had Loveland going to the top 10. A lot of people had Warren more than Loveland, but that's a draft for you. That is the draft for you. Warren, I did a video. Last week, 2 weeks ago, maybe. Tyler Warren, matter of fact, probably last week. Tyler Warren to the Cowboys at pick 12. If he gets there, that wouldn't be bad. Kevin Banks is gone. Membu is gone. Campbell is gone. So Dallas could go tight end, another weapon. But it could go Golden. They could go Ibuka. They could go Burden as well. That's been a rumor for a long time as well, too. Especially recently. I think Golden's former recruiter from another school is now at Dallas, and his relationship with Golden and his family from back in the day. And, Golden went to school at Houston, now Texas. And Getting drafted by Dallas makes sense as well. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what Jerry and these guys do. We will see what Jerry and the Cowboys do. But first up, we have the Niners going first. Pick 11 to the San Francisco and the 49ers.
Is in.
I'm going to get my stream to stop buffering. So far, everything pretty much normal. You know, the Bears weren't too much talk about them getting Loveland, but there was talk them about getting Warren. They're not the same player, but same position. So, you know, it's a not a shocker, but a surprise. A shocker will be crazy, like going, you know, Barron or somebody like that. But it's not a super shocker that they went Loveland. But it's a great pick. Good player from a good player as well. Good tight end, so it's awesome to see. We're an hour and 16 minutes in. We've only been through the top 10 so far. It's crazy. This is gonna be a long stream. This might be longer than my daggone Madden stream, my 2.5 hour, almost 3 hour Madden stream. So it's gonna be on. We're gonna be on for a long time. We're gonna be on for a long time. My site is still buffering. There we go. Stop buffering now. All right, Niners on the board here. Let's see what they grade Loveland. Loveland to the Bears is an A. I love this pick for the Bears. He's my he's my top tight end. He was the best pass catcher of the tight ends. He will fit perfectly into Ben Johnson's offense. A by Pete Prisco from CBS Sports. Let's go Kelvin Banks as well. Kevin Banks Jr. Oh, I stopped at Ted McMillan. Let's see, Ted McMillan C for the Panthers. I don't love this pick. I know they need to get better for Bryce Young, but I thought Matthew Golden was a better option. Thank you, Pete Prisco. We're on the same board. We're on the same page. I did a video literally a few months back saying Matthew Golden should be picked by the Panthers. Me and him on the same thing. Those should do Sanders. Nice, crazy chain, crazy jack. Not yet. But he's on the way coming soon.
You might be like later on, so like later later.
Maybe, yep.
Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott,
Kelvin Banks, B plus. But back to the McMillan grade for C. I agree, man, with Pete Prisco. I did a video on it myself. Matthew Golden should have been the pick here. He's not the big guy that you wanted, no, but you don't need a necessary big guy all the time to make it work. Just get open. Getting open, getting space, getting separation, that's more important than the size, in my opinion. That's what Schefter's saying. So they also, Schefter just came out and said you might see Shedeur second round, not first round. So we'll see. Kevin Banks, B plus. Hold on. Niners pick coming in. While he walking, let me do this real quick. B plus, Kevin Banks for the Saints. This is good. Sound pick for the Saints. Banks can play either side, and I thought he was better than Membu, who went in front of him to the Jets. The Saints offensive line needed help. Now they just have to figure out the quarterback position. B plus. Now I already read Colson Loveland to the Bears. It's an A.
So, Dad, do the Vikings need like a quarterback?
Yeah, McCarthy. They drafted him in the first last year. Nope, they're good at quarterback. They need a backup, an older player to back him up. Nope, they're good with McCarthy.
I really thought they really need one because McCarthy might be bad for them or something, just in case.
Nah, you don't. You pick a quarterback in the first round, you normally stick with him for a couple of years. And he ain't played yet. He got hurt, so no, they're gonna give him a chance.
Okay.
Niners pick is officially in.
It's gonna be.
Pick 11. Let's see. Will it be DB like some people think? Jahdae Barron? Will it be Jahad Campbell to pair with what's the kid name? Not kid. Let's see. Fred Warner. Let's see. Michael Williams. Ooh.
Is he good?
He's solid.
Okay.
People were saying him going to the Falcons made sense, but okay. Michael Williams.
Dang. He got the drip on.
That's a big boy.
He got a drip on. He got the drip, man.
I see.
Hey, look at him at the chain. Look, see the chain. Yeah,
A lot of people were saying Michael Williams could go to the Falcons. We're in the same range. We're a couple teams down, so we're in the same range.
Dallas.
But I was hoping for Michael Williams to come to the Falcons, but it's no longer the case here.
So, Dad, do any team need like a quarterback or not?
Not no time soon. That's why he's dropping. People don't think Shador good enough to go in the first round. I think he's the best quarterback in this class, but some people think he's not. A lot of people think that for some reason. But Michael Williams off the edge playing for Georgia last couple years. I wanted him for the Falcons, man. I did. I was ready for him. But like I said, my dream picks, I did a video back on January the 2nd. My first video of the new year. My first pick of the new year was my first video, new year. Jahad Campbell or Jahdae Barron. So those are my dream scenarios. We'll see if that's possible. Jahdae Barron could go anywhere from now until the Falcons to, and then the same for Campbell. Jahad Campbell. He can go to the Cowboys. He can go, Miami's kind of iffy, but Barron could go there. The coach could get Barron or Campbell. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But my two dream scenarios are still on the board.
I got Michael.
Good pick by the Niners. They couldn't pair Nick Bosa with his brother Joey Bosa, so they went and got a youngster, and they still might have got one regardless. But they got a youngster, Michael Williams, a lot of potential. Good stopping the run. All right, Cowboys pick is in. Will it be Matthew Golden, like the rumor says? Will it be Ibuka from Ohio State? Will it be Burden? Let's see. Cowboys fans are everywhere. Here we go. Will it be receiver? Let's see. Ooh, guard. Okay, Tyler Booker, guard from Bama. I seen that out there as well.
We're
so close, guys. We're so close. My Falcons pick is so close. If we can get Jahad Campbell or Jahdae Barron, I'll be happy. And my prediction will be correct. So I'm ready.
Miami Dolphins is about to get a clock about 2 seconds.
It's a big boy.
Hey, look at that guy. Got the drip on. Oh, Lance is after the Colts. Okay, Lance, I can't wait to see you guys on pick.
He running up there, boy. He gone.
Look at him.
That boy gone. He is moving.
Look at this guy.
That's Tyler Booker.
He also got soft thing too.
He ain't playing.
Yeah, look at him. He got the drill. He got the drill.
That's the NIL money. That's fire. Good pick by the Cowboys. Got to replace their their retired Hall of Fame lineman Zach Martin, who retired a couple weeks ago. So Tyler Booker will be replacing him. Pretty good player from Bama.
Who's the Dolphins going to pick? I can't wait.
The Dolphins might pick a cornerback or a receiver because Tyreek Hill, he been wilding. No, he been wilding off the field. He been getting arrested and stuff like that. So
he's a really good wide receiver too.
He wilding though. So they could go receiver. They could go cornerback, Will Johnson, Jahdae Barron. One of those two guys could be in the mix as well. Let's see, while we're watching the highlights of Tyler Booker, let's see what they graded on CBS. Michael Williams, the Niners, is a B grade. They said they had to get pass rush to help go with Nick Bosa. Williams didn't play as well in 2024 as he did in 2023, but the talent is there. He gives them a bookend to go with Bosa. I said the same thing. A B is about right. I'll take a B. Booker is a B minus. He's one of my favorite offensive linemen in his class. He's a mauler. He's a little limited in terms of athletic ability, but he works for the Cowboys as they try to get better up front. But why not receiver here? Question mark. I agree. I agree. Prime time spot for one of these guys.
Tyler Booker. He is a beat dude. The Dolphins taking the time seeing and what they want.
Yeah, that's surprising though. To not go line, I mean, to not go receiver here. Golden and these guys is kind of surprising. Kind of surprising. And you know what? I'm going to say this as well. Walter Nolan to my Falcons. If we get Walter Nolan, who I've said on this channel, I didn't do a video on it. I forgot to. But I said on this channel a lot of times, different videos and live streams. If we get Walter Nolan, who I consider top 5 in his class as far as talent goes, ooh wee, ooh wee.
Dolphins really taking their time.
Mm-hmm. It could be a trade. To Tyler Booker's dad, they look just alike. He's a big boy too.
Big
Big boy
like
too.
the beard stuff. With definitely the beard.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that the mustache. Beard.
All right, Dolphins pick up next. Jalen Walker, Campbell, Nolan. And pick still not in yet. It could be trading it.
We can not trade from you, please. You follow me soon. Don't get up to this. It might be traded because the time almost up soon, knowing that 3 minutes left. So don't really have a lot of time left. You really have to hurry. Not hurry, but you have to rush.
I got it. All right, finally pick is in, so there's no trade. On to commercial break. Let's see who the Dolphins pick. Let's talk about a little bit before they come back. But we're close, man. Like I said, we're close. We are close to my dream. Jahdae Barron, Jahad Campbell, or Walter Nolan. We're guaranteed to have a shot at one of those guys at the very least if we want to. But I know a lot of mocks been saying Shamar Stewart. I'm cool. I'm cool. I hope he plays great. I hope he's the best of all time. But I just don't like him for us personally. I want Campbell. I want Barron or Nolan. That's what I want. This is what I really want. Trading back, not bad either, though. I love Malachi Starks. Going this high, a little crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. Going to pick 15, but Malachi Starks to the Dolphins could be a possibility as well. No more Javon Howland, So we'll see. We'll see. But my Falcons getting Malachi Starks at pick 15 is a little crazy. A little crazy. But I wouldn't hate it though. I wouldn't hate it. It'd be a little rich for safety, but I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't absolutely hate it. So let's see what they're doing. Let's see what the Dolphins pick here is. How do I pin things to my? Trying to pin this message to my Twitch. Top of my Twitch screen. I don't know how. I don't know why my Twitch stream info doesn't go over when I started. I set up my laptop, but it doesn't really show. Um, I gotta get more locked in with this Twitch on how to use it. All right, the stream is finally back. Let's see. All right, picks is in. Let's see what the Dolphins do here. If I were to guess, best fit, gotta go Barron or Will Johnson. You gotta go corner. You gotta go corner here, inside or outside. Barron, I think Barron could do both. Uh, we'll see. Kenneth Grant. Ooh. Big D tackle / nose guard, Kenneth Grant. Didn't see that one coming. Wow. Okay. That's a shocker. That's a shocker. That's a. I know teams like them early, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like it though. I like it. I like it. Stop the run. Been a big problem for them as well. Stop that run. And that big boy can. Basically 6'4", 331. And he can be dominant. I think there's a shot. If he pans out the right way, which are all players, if they pan out, big if, but Kenneth is good. I like it. I like it. Some people might not love it. They want a skill guy, Golden or Ibuka to replace Hill eventually, or like I said personally, Johnson or Barron at corner. But Kenneth Grant at pick 12, stop the run, plug that inside up, replace Christian Wilkins from a year or two ago when he left to the Raiders. I like it. I love it actually. I love it. That's a look. I'm a D tackle, former D tackle. I love it. I absolutely love it. Shout out Kenneth Grant. Shout out to the Dolphins. I like the move. Great move by the Dolphins brass. I will say that for sure. I love that move. All right, pick is in for the Colts. My Falcons are on the board coming soon. Let's see. Let's see, man. The Colts. Tyler Warren is here for you. If if they don't go Tyler Warren here at pick 14, the Colts fans will go crazy. It will go insane. Let's see what CBS Sports says about Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant is a B plus grade. The Dolphins had to get interior defensive lineman, and Grant fits in perfectly. He is big, power player who can line up next to Zach Seidler. I like this pick for Team Decker for defensive line help. Agreed. Agreed. I do agree. Good signing by by the Dolphins, excuse me. Meant to say Grant. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that mock too many times. I really haven't. I haven't seen Grant to the to the Dolphins. Shoot, I haven't seen Grant to the Dolphins mock. I don't think ever really. Is it Warren? Let's see. Tyler Warren to the Colts. Colts fans are super ecstatic now. Awesome job, Colts. Colts had a good offseason. They had to trade up for him. They stood pat, they stood still, and they got their guy. The fan base wanted him bad, so they finally get their tight end. Finally. I still wonder though, is there a slim chance that they go and get Dallas Goddard too? Let's see. Let's see about that. All right, my Falcons are officially on the board. Let's see what we do here. But back to the Colts though, man. Tyler Warren, he can do it all. Big slot, one hand catches, physical. You know, can block a little bit. Not the blocker that Loveland is, but he can block. Athletic tight end, man. He's pretty good. And as we all know, the pressure will be on Richardson. It's all on him. It's all on him. I wonder now if the Colts gonna give him him and Daniel Jones a true QB battle, or is it gonna be Richardson to lose? I wonder what's gonna be the case. You know, he can throw the ball also, as we've seen. So that will be the package at some point. He can throw, can highlight catch. Let's see what the pick is. We'll see what the grade is. A B. Pete Prisco says this makes sense. Warren is an all-around tight end. He can do a lot of things. The Colts need an upgrade to make it easier on their quarterbacks. He's a good football player, but is he great at anything? Ooh, good question out there by Pete Prisco. That's why as well, some people like Loveland over him. He's a jack of all trades, can do quarterback, can do wildcat, can throw, but is he great though? That's the thing. He's versatile, super versatile weapon to have, but is he great? That's what the question that Pete Prisco brings to us there. So we'll see. Well, my Falcons are on the board. There have been rumors that we want to trade down. We'll see what happens here. Time is ticking. All right, going on break here. I'm nervous. Here we go. Falcons, do not let me down. Just nobody off the wall, please. Don't do Greg Zabel from North Dakota State. Don't do Shiloh or don't do nothing crazy, bro. Just be regular. No running back. Don't go get Omarion Hampton and play in the slot. Just be regular. Don't do nothing foolish. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. That's my biggest wish. Don't do nothing foolish, Falcons. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come home, Morris and these guys. I wouldn't mind trading back here either. I wouldn't mind it. But like I said, my prediction I did way back in January 2nd. I would love to have Jahad Campbell. I would love to have Jahdae Barron. Now, since our scheme is different, though, we have Jeff Ulbrich. I don't love Campbell the way I used to, because now we're going to be in a 4-3. So we'll see. You know, we have Ellis and those guys. Ellis won't be around forever. But pairing Ellis and Campbell up, both can blitz, both can cover. I wouldn't hate it, but I think Campbell, I like Campbell. I like Barron more. I like Barron a lot more. And the video I made January 2nd was a Barron video. I just mentioned Campbell in there as well, but it was a Barron themed video. I wanted Jahdae Barron. And we're here. We're here. If Barron doesn't go to us at 15, Barron could definitely go to Arizona at 16. They have I don't know, man. They have so many young cornerbacks and no one really great. I think Barron can be a great slot guy and play well on the outside if need be as well. We have Terrell on the outside, but we signed Michael Hughes to a multi-year deal. We signed Clark. Well, no, we have Clark Phillips still. We didn't sign him. But I'm not with our cornerback room. I can't stand our cornerback room. I know we need edge rush. I know we need some interior guys. Grady Jarrett's now gone. Onyemata's older, but, 32, 33, whatever he is. But I'm with Jahdae Barron all the way. I'll be happy with Jahad Campbell as well, but I'm with Jahdae Barron for sure. All the way. All the way. Pick still isn't in yet. We trying to trade somebody? We trying to trade? 2 minutes left and counting, and the pick is not in yet. Let's see. Is a trade coming? Getting nervous. Might be trying to strike a deal somewhere. Time is ticking. 1 minute and 40 seconds left, and there is still no pick in symbol or sign yet. So going down to the wire. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. What is going on? Is it a trade situation going on? They're trying to hammer through, or what? All right, they're showing males best available. Shador, Jalen Walker, who's in room to go to us as well. I wouldn't mind that. Will Johnson, I'm cool on. I'm cool. I'm cool. I hope the best for him. But I'm cool. Amarion Hampton and Josh Simmons. So the only one from that list we will really want for me is Jalen Walker. A minute left. Yo, what are we doing? Come on, guys. Pick still isn't in yet. They're showing Shador here in Texas. Jalen Walker phone hasn't rung yet. So I guess we're not going to go with him. Pick is in, finally. I even did a video or YouTube short, something, recently. If you don't go defense, if you go offense, I wouldn't mind Burden. I wouldn't mind Golden either. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Receiver is a low key need of ours too. So we'll see. But there's no trade for us. The pick is in officially now. There's no trade. So let's see what happens with my Falcons. I'm nervous. I am nervous. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. We go offense. We go defense. All right, Goodell's coming out in a second. They look irritated. They're showing Packers fans at the draft. They look irritated. They like, where are we at? Forget all that. Forget these Falcons. It's a nice setup though. I wonder, is that the VIP section? I guess maybe. Come on, Goodell. Where you at, big dog? Ain't seen you yet. He ain't come out yet. A pick is in officially. Pick is in. No trade. Our Falcons GM and president owner can be so crazy sometimes. Let's see who we. Is he coming out? He ain't come out yet. Yo, what is going on? Why we take the longest time to try to get this daggone thing done? Just draft the guy and come on, Falcons. Here we go. Here go Goodell. Let's see who I'm gonna root for, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm nervous. Jalen Walker. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not mad at that. Jalen Walker. Like I said, I'm more of a Jahad Campbell guy, but when we moved to the 4-3, I knew it was probably gonna be tough. Campbell, not really a hand in the dirt guy. You know, Walker can do it all. Stand up, real true linebacker, stand up on the edge as a 3-4, and also hand in the dirt as a pass rusher as well. Campbell, not so much a hand in the dirt guy as of right now. He could turn to that, but not right now though. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at that. So he joins a mix of Braylon Trice, Arnold Ebiketie, Leonard Floyd, and those guys. So I like it. I like it. They're showing our draft from here: Raheem Morris, Arthur Blank, Terry Fontenot, and Walker can be good. He can be good for sure. 6'1", 243, hybrid style player. Good sack there. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like, as I said, my dream scenario was Jahad Cam. Excuse me, I keep saying the wrong name. Jahdae Barron was my dream scenario. But I like it. I like it. But I can promise you though, I can promise you, if we would have stayed in a 3-4, we would have definitely got Campbell though. I'm gonna stick to that. If we would have stayed in a true 3-4, we might run some packages as a 3-4, but here and there. But if we would have stayed in a true 3-4 only, I'm pretty sure we would have got Campbell to inside and outside edge rush. But like I said, Walker can go hand in the dirt in that 4-3 where Campbell can't. Well, not can't, but hasn't shown that yet. So I'm not mad at that. Let's see what Prisco from the what's name CBS Sports ranked it. B plus. Okay, this is great value in the spot for Walker. There were some injury concerns by teams about him, which might have made him slide, but I think he will upgrade the pass rush that needs it. Nice pick. Thank you, Pete Prisco. B plus, I'll take that. All right, Cardinals, they're on the board next. They had the needs are edge, linebacker, cornerback, inside offensive line, safety, and D line. I wouldn't mind Campbell here. I wouldn't mind Simmons here. No, Simmons a tackle. He's a true left tackle or right tackle. Nolan, but they got Robinson last year though. I wouldn't mind Campbell or Johnson. I wouldn't mind Campbell or Johnson here. I wonder how far Johnson will slide. I wonder. Yeah, I don't mind this. Oh, the pick is in. The pick is in. Walter Nolan to the Bengals could be nasty if that works out. Shamar Stewart, he's still on the board. Mike Green's still on the board, so we'll see. All right, the pick is in for the Cardinals. Let's see who they select. But spoiler, I have a video coming very, very soon. Probably around closer to once guys start coming in for training camp. I got a video for coaches on the hot seat. Are they saying Mel Kiper is saying Golden to the Cardinals? Oh, he just okay. I'm like, dang, what are they saying? Okay, he's just talking. I'm like, Danny, okay, he's just talking. So Mel Kiper saying Cardinals might get Matthew Golden. I wouldn't mind it, but it won't. Nah, it's too much offense. Get your defense right. Gannon's a defensive guy. He gotta get the defense together though. He has to. But like I said, spoiler. Going really in some spoiler. I have a video coming out closer to training camp time about coaches on the hot seat. Gannon and Steichen, Colts and Cardinals head coaches, both from the Eagles team a couple years ago. They are both on that list. Been with their teams for a couple of years now, and they're not doing so great in my opinion. So I think both Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon are on a hot seat coming into this year, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, pick is in for the Cardinals. Goodell coming to the podium. Let's see who they select. Walter Nolan, my dog. Walter Nolan was one of my favorite players in this draft. I said top 5. But but they have so many guys already. They have Robinson from last year, but they can't play together though. That's a big boy. First Ole Miss player go in the first round since 2017, Evan Ingram. Wow, that's surprising. It's very surprising, actually. Walter Nolan hugging his family, hugging his people. It's an awesome job there. Great for him and his family. Like I said, man, I think Walter Nolan is a top 5 guy. I've said that the entire way. I love Walter Nolan. He can explode if his mind is right, in the right mindset, and the attitude stuff. We'll see if that's true or not. But if his mind is right and he plays up to potential, Nolan can be a stud, dog. He really can be. Top player, one of the top players in his class for a reason, and only got better over time. Numbers won't never super duper great, but the skill is there for sure. The skill is there for definitely sure. I like Nolan a whole lot. I truly do. If you can get him to pan out, or at least to be good, Robinson got hurt most of the year last year, but he can pan out too. That'd be nice. That would be nice. And it also gives your cornerback and your DBs more time to, cover. I'm assuming less time to cover. You get Robinson going and getting pressures, Nolan getting pressures quickly on that inside. It could be a nice little duo. It could be a nice little duo. So I don't hate it. Let's see what Pete Prisco from the CBS Sports ranked it. Let's see. No grade yet. It's still low on my end, so no grade as of yet. We'll see once it pops up. Great job, Nolan. Let's check this. Let's check this Pistons and Knicks game. Should be over by now. A B. Okay. Let me see this Pistons score real quick. Who won this game? Game 3. Probably the Knicks. They're up by 10 in the fourth quarter. Let's see though. Confirm it. Yep, Knicks win by 4 points. 117-113, the Knicks. Wow. I'm surprised. Brunson, 29-7-9. Bridges, 27-3. Josh Hart, 6-11-9. OG, 22-2. Cat, 31-8. Ooh, 4 from 8 from 3. 10 for 18 overall. Great job by Cat. That's really about it for them. Cunningham, 24-7-11. Numbers look fairly well. Hardaway went cold towards the end. Tobias gave him 5. It's crazy. 5 in 32 minutes. Crazy. Durham played well, bounced back. He was at 2-2-2 at halftime. Came back 16-8 and 3. Can't beat that. 7 for 10 from the field. Can't beat that. Schroeder played fairly well numbers-wise. 18, 5 and 2, 6 for 9, and then 4 from 6 from 3. Malik Beasley hurt him. Came out with 12 though, but 2 for 10 from 3. Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough night. If he could have warmed up as Hardaway cooled down from the 3, then that would have been awesome. But it didn't work out. They lose by 1 point. Yeah. Game officially, got 2 points. Game officially just ended. And that's the game. 118, I believe, 116. Knicks defeat the Pistons on their home court. On the Pistons' home court. First home game in the playoffs in a long time. Let's go back to the draft. Walter Nolan given a B by Pete Prisco. He's a good inside player who will team with Calais Campbell and Dalvin Thompson to give them upgrades on the inside line that needs it. Nolan has a big-time ability, but he needs to be more consistent and dedicated to the craft. I agree. This is a B move that could potentially be an A+. So the end sentence gives you all the details. If he's dedicated, I said the same thing. If he's dedicated, if his head is on straight, He'll be a tough go. He'll be a tough player to watch, in a great way for Arizona, in a great way for them. So Bengals pick is in. We probably know is going to go defense, just depending on where. Mike Green is a great fit. Campbell's a good fit. Um, Jade Barron is a good fit. Malachi Starks or Nick Inouye from Texas A&M is a good fit. So yeah, defense, Shamar Stewart could be a good fit to pair with Hendrickson. So yep, it's not bad there. It's not bad there if that does happen. We'll see which one. We'll see who selects, who the Bengals select, I should say. So far, so good though. The most surprising pick to me, what's Chef talking about? Okay, Chef talking about the Hendrickson move. Well, not move, but the contract. Still no talk yet. Still nothing yet on Hendrickson signing long term. This could be Stewart, Shamar Stewart. And I'm not to say in a negative way that I'm glad he's dropping, but I'm glad the hype on him wasn't all the way true. Like Shamar Stewart to pick 8, Shamar Stewart to pick 6 for the Raiders. I never loved that. I never loved it. I truly didn't. I truly didn't. Big guy, heck of a skill, no, heck of skills and talent and potential, but he never showed it on the field for me personally. Bengals, let's see. Shamar, there you go, Shamar Stewart. I just brought him up. Shamar Stewart. Yep, Shamar Stewart. Like I said, I respect them. Respect all these guys. You know, whether I like them or not, as far as players go. I don't know him as a person, but I just didn't love Stewart, man. I didn't love him. But like I said, he it makes sense for him to go here. It makes sense. It makes sense. I didn't love him going pick 8 to the Panthers or pick 9 to the Saints. I didn't see that vision. I didn't see it. He's good, can be great, just like Nolan. But I think Nolan has a better shot. But you know, I think it was a lot of hype surrounding Stewart, which it should have been. He's a talented guy, but he got to do more for me. I would rather be wrong on him, you know, than have him than be wrong. Like, no, I would rather him be right. I'm saying all wrong. Back up. I would rather be wrong and him flourish on a different team, like the Bengals, and then the Falcons pass up on him, than for us to draft him and be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on, and I live with that. You know, same way as last year. I lived with Jared Verse. I was super anti Jared Verse last year, and look at that. Jared Verse was dominant as a round pass rusher, but me, I wanted Laiatu Latu. We didn't get neither one of them, so you know, we got Michael Penix instead. So, like I said, I like Stewart, but I don't love him. Going pick 8 was crazy to me. Going pick 9 was crazy, but pick 17 is not bad. Let's see what I got. Pete Prisco. I never heard of Pete Prisco the day of my life until now. But everything he puts out, we got to put. It's a C. I agree. I agree with that. Let's read. The Bengals needed some edge help, but Stewart is raw and lacks football instincts. There wasn't a lot of production to his game. The tape shows a player who needs to The tape shows a player who needs to learn how to play football, but the talent is there. Agreed. Agreed. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love him as a player. Talent, the size, everything, the main P word, potential, projection, all that's on him. But I just don't love him as a player. I don't see it changing either. I don't see it changing. Like I said, I'd rather us skip him. I'm happy with us getting Jalen Walker, skipping on him. And then, you know, I hope he flourishes, but I would rather not pick him and see him flourish somewhere else than pick him and don't flourish for us. But congrats to Stewart and his family, though. Awesome job there. Like y'all said, they had to go defense. They had to. They had to. So No surprise there. But C grade is something I do agree with. I do agree with that. Mike Green made sense, but maybe his size hurt him or off the field antics hurt him. Safety kind of too high for safety, so it made sense. Seattle Seahawks up next. Where could they go? I don't know. Safety? Kenneth Grant is gone. The pick is in. Let me see. Can I scroll up and see who's on the board still? Let's see best available. Dang, pick is in already. They about to pick already. They about to already announce it. Hold on. I can't press best available. Oh my screen's still loading. Okay, here we go. Mike Green, maybe. Jahad Campbell, Luther Burden, Josh Simmons, Will Johnson, Malachi Starks. It's still too high for a safety currently. Still too high for a safety. Derek Harmon, pretty early though. Grace Abel. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see though. All right, pick is coming up. Let's see who they select here. Terrell's talking. Grace Abel makes sense. There's been a rumor for a while. That makes sense. Gray Abel, fire, makes sense there. Next up, my divisional rival Buccaneers. They could go many ways. Watch they get Jade Barron or Campbell. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. Oh my gosh. They have so many good players to pick from that I love. They have Campbell. They have Green. They have Johnson. They have Starks, Imawari. They have Pierce. They have Barron. Oh, they have a treasure trove of guys that can just snatch. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sick to my stomach. The Buccaneers will get better. That's probably a guarantee. Depending on who they pick, though. They do need a quarterback. No, I'm wrong. They do need a cornerback, though. And like I said, Mike Green, it's tough with him off the field stuff. So I think Jahad Campbell here is the move. There's been rumored for a while now. It makes the most sense. Pair with Levante David for right now, and you move on from him. Not move on, but he retires. Then Campbell takes over next year as the lead linebacker with the green dot. That makes sense. So Campbell here, to me, makes the most sense. Let's look at the grade real quick. Gray's Abel grade not available yet, so we'll see. But a pick is in for the Bucks. Next up after the Bucks, the Denver Broncos. The rumor is Amarion Hampton, Travion Henderson. So we'll see there. Maybe Golden, maybe Ibuka, maybe Burden. We'll see there. We will definitely see there. O-line, Josh Simmons, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But could it be Shador time for 21 at Pittsburgh? It's possible. It is possible. All right, grade is in by Pete Prisco. He's got a B. He can play guard or tackle or center. The Seahawks were a disaster on the offensive line, so it works. Zabel showed well at the Senior Bowl, which helped elevate his draft stock. This works. I do agree. Solid pick there. Versatile weapon. Played tackle in most of college. Won't play tackle, at least won't start out at tackle unless an injury happens to another player. But he's probably going to be an inside guard or center as of right now. So that makes sense for the Seattle Seahawks and Grace Abel there. That move been mocked a bunch of times. So yeah, I'm all in on Jahad Campbell here for the Buccaneers. I hate to say it. My second favorite guy in this draft class, Jahad Campbell, goes to my division rival. Pick is officially in. We'll see what they what the pick is soon. They're in commercial break currently, but I'm a little sad. I think Campbell is the guy for the Buccaneers, my division rival. They need edge and linebacker help. He fits that mold. So for both, play inside, play outside. So yeah, I'm pissed off about that. I'm pissed off about that, but it is what it is, you know. But it's not set in stone yet. We'll see. We'll see. But it always feels like my division rival at some point, Saints, Bucks, or Panthers, get one of my guys. I love Bryce Young. I was begging for the Falcons a couple of years ago to get Bryce Young. Trade up, please. Obviously, we did not do that, and the Panthers held on to him. So I was begging back then. Trade up for Bryce Young. Go get him. Go get him. Give up everything to get Bryce Young. Been on for 2 hours. Just got to the top 20 now. All right, pick is in for the Bucks. Still on commercial break though. Still on commercial break. So shoulders tight. I check on some of my parlays, see if anything hit tonight. See if I'm rich. See if I'm rich or not, which I probably won't be. Let's see. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all. See what Twitter's saying about some of these draft picks tonight. So the rumor by Diana Rossini was the Broncos wanted to get into the top 10 very badly, but couldn't do so. That's the rumor, at least from what she said. Cool. Cool. I got spoiled by the Seahawks. They're lying. That boy Gilly everywhere. Gilly, Gilly from $1 Million Worth of Game is everywhere. Their haircut disgusting. He got a bald fade with the little line across the bottom of his neck that's still hair. That's crazy. That's insane. So wicked cut. Must be a daggone Texas thing. That's crazy. All right, the Bucks pick is in. Let's see who my rivals pick. Emeka Ibuka. Emeka Ibuka to the Buccaneers. That's scary. That's that's scary for sure. But what about Jalen McMillan, who had a good year last year? I guess they're planning for the future. If Evans get hurt or retires next year, 2026, after next season, McMillan steps up in his role, and then Ibuka be your third guy. And just rotations too. Guys get banged up, injury. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. That's scary though. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. That is. Wow. That's scary. I'm not gonna lie. That could be Mark my words. That could be a Super Bowl title pick by the Bucks. That's a scary pick. It truly is. If everyone stays healthy, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Ibuka, and McMillan. That's tough to stop. It really is. That's tough to stop. Heck of an offensive pick. Defense still a need though. Need cornerback help. Need pass rush. But the question is, can you stop us on offense? And the answer probably is no. I was telling my oldest son this. He's a Commanders fan. I was telling him this a long time. Well, throughout the whole process, I'm like, man, the Bucks had y'all beat. Like it was gonna be close all the way up until they did that handoff, the gadget play, whatever it was, in the round or something, and he fumbled. That cost them the game because they were driving on the Commanders with no problem. They were moving the ball with ease, and the way it was going, the Bucks had that game in the bag, in my opinion. That gadget trick play messed them up. It really did. But O line is solid. Bucky Irvin is good. Baker is awesome. Good weapons. The defense just got to get better though. They got to get more edge rush. They got to get cornerback. But that is a contending move though. Their offense is going to be nutty. Their offense is going to be nutty. Oh my gosh! Wow. Great move by the Bucks. Great move by the Bucks. That deserves our own video. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either YouTube live, I mean, either a YouTube short or a full length video. But as a Falcons fan, I'm scared. We can't cover them. We only have one AJ Terrell. We only have one Bates. So yeah, Terrell man on man with somebody, Bates man on man with somebody, or covering a deep zone. You gotta handle Ibuka, Godwin, and McMillan, and stop the run. Bucky Irvin and White. That's a toughie. That's tough. That is tough. Their defense not there yet. They have some pieces, but I think cornerback is a need. If they can get a Siobhan Revel from ECU, if Will Johnson drops to the second round or something, I don't know, but they need something though. They need some cornerback help badly. I think they need cornerback more than they need edge rush, in my opinion. That was a heck of a move, I'm not gonna lie. Heck of a move. Let's see where they grade that at though. Catching up on the picks here. Let's look at the grade from my guy Pete Prisco, CBS Sports. B minus. Ooh. With Mike Evans getting up there in years, Chris Godwin coming off injury, Ibuka's a solid pick. I love him as a player, and Jason Light does a great job. But why not defense? Maybe the value was too much to pass on. B minus for Pete Prisco there. I have it as an A. I do. I understand the edge rush need and cornerback need. I get it. But if you don't love Will Johnson, if you don't love Barron as an inside guy, you need outside. It makes sense. It makes sense, man. It makes sense. Denver Broncos pick is in. Matthew Golden, my guy, is still waiting. Me and my son both love Matthew Golden. I put my son on Matthew Golden. Really impressive. As I said before, not including Travis Hunter, Golden was my receiver one. I value separation. I value athleticism. I value route running, and I don't really value size a whole lot. So I wasn't really big on Ted McMillan. But the pick is in for the Broncos. Luther Burden would be awesome. Golden here would be awesome. We'll see. Too high for safety? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go Broncos. Pick been announced by Sam. Jahdae Barron, my guy. Jahdae Barron, my guy, man. Going to the Broncos. Awesome pick. No Amarion Hampton in round one. My guy, Jahdae Barron, going to the Broncos, man. Heck of a pick. And I love it. I love it. Riley Moss for the Broncos got torched last year versus the Bengals. Especially late on during the season, Riley got torched. He came out from injury, forgot a foot or calf or something, but he came back not healthy, not right. So pairing Barron up with a guy like Surtain, won the Defensive Player of the Year award last year is awesome. It's awesome. Put him in the slot, put him in the outside sometimes. Versatile weapon. I love Jahdae Barron. I truly do. That's an A move for me. The running back value outside of Genty was wrong. No one, no other running back went in the top 20. A lot of people had Henderson here. A lot of people had Hampton here. Yeah, that's not the case. I love it, man. Let's see what our guy Pete Prisco put as the grade. I would say an A for me personally, but he didn't grade yet, so we'll wait to see what he puts. He's typing that live right now. But yeah, I love Barron, man. I love him. As I said, January 2nd, 2025, first video of the new year. It was Jahdae Barron to my Falcons. I loved him early in the process. Awesome job, man. I didn't think he would get this far. Even back then, I said, no way in the world Barron goes beyond us at 15. Someone had to take him prior, the Colts or something like that, Dolphins. But nope, he went to the top. He went 20th. He went top 20. All right, there's Sharon Shedeur Sanders still waiting. We know the Steelers could be an option here. Who could have, if they don't go with Shedeur, who could they pick outside of Jackson Dart? I don't. Corner. The pick is in. Let's see the grade real quick. B minus from Pete Prisco. What? He is good defensive back who can do a lot of things. I think he will play inside on the next level, but can he play outside? But he can play outside and he plays safety if need be. He's just a good football player, but is he a pure corner? It doesn't matter. Come on, Pete Prisco. A B minus is crazy. That's wild to me. If you don't want a pure corner, I mean, So he's saying, I guess Pete Prisco would have loved Will Johnson more. There's only a few corners that could go first round in his class, in my opinion. I guess he wanted them to go Will Johnson. I guess I don't know, but I love the pick. I don't like that B minus grade by Pete Prisco. We've been aligned for the most part, but B minus is crazy to me. So you take off points or a grade because he's not versatile. I mean, because he is versatile. That to me is wild. It is wild to me. But hey, that's his opinion, respect it. But that to me gives you more points. You're versatile. If we need safety help, we got you. If we need inside help at slot, we got you. Outside, we got you. That's like saying a lineman who only played one spot is not good. No, that's great. Graves April can give you tackle help, can give you center help and guard help. All right, pick us in, Steelers. Let's see. Quarterback. Derek Harmon. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Big Darren Harmon guy. Never spoke on him on the channel a lot. But I seen the last couple of days there were rumors of Harmon having some sort of injury history, quote unquote, that popped up randomly. But I'm a big Darren Harmon guy. I like him a lot. I really do. I really do. Like I said, I never spoke about him on the channel a whole lot, but I like him a lot. Great option, and he is an insurance pick for Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward, I believe last year of his deal, they have my guy Keanu Benton from Nebraska a couple years ago. I did a draft video on him when he was drafted. Said I love the pick, A+ pick, and Harmon is going to be paired with Benton for the future. I love Derek Harmon. I wish I had the foresight now, to do more videos on more draft prospects. I just stopped doing them. I just stopped doing them. The videos weren't going super crazy, so I'm like, ain't no point to keep doing this. But I was putting out film with the videos and stuff like that, and I was like, dog, I'm not gonna do this for no views for real. So I just stopped. But yeah, I had Trey Amos. I had Harmon in mind. I had a bunch of guys in mind, guys I like that's not getting a crazy buzz. Harmon was on my list. I like him a lot. Shoot, Falcons at pick 15. I wouldn't have minded him at there either. Let's just say the board got wicked and Walker was gone, Campbell was gone, Barron was gone, some way, somehow. I would have wanted Harmon. He was up there for me for sure. Him, Nolan. No, I think Nolan is way better or could be way better, but Harmon is solid right now. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's go to my boy Pete Prisco, the grade on that move. B-. What? What? All right. The pick makes a ton of sense since they need young players on the defensive line. Passing on the quarterback was the right move. The Steelers love big people early in the draft. It works. But why B-? I wish he would put who he would have preferred here, because I mean, who else would you want? A corner, a safety, Starks or somebody? I don't know. If the pick makes sense and the quarterback was the right call, was the right call to not go quarterback, then what did you want them to do? Safety? A B- is crazy to me, but like I said, this is opinion. So we have disagreed on we've disagreed on 3 straight picks: Ibuka, Barron, and Harmon. I think all are great moves. Like I said, I don't think it's an A, nothing like that, but I think a B+, a B+, that's basically a C to me. If my kid bring home a B-, that's a C. That's a C to me. That is a C for sure. So I grade a B- as a high C. And he got Ibuka to the Bucks as a C, basically, in my eyes. Barron to the Bucks as a C, basically, and Harmon as a C. I don't love the plus minus. Give me an A, B, C, or D, or F. Don't give me no plus minus, to me personally. Because I'm always go with the lesser. If you give me a B-, it's a C. You give me an A-, it's a B. So All right, Chargers here. I think pass rush. I think pass rush. Kenneth Grant is gone. Colston Loveland is gone as well. Both Michigan guys. I think pass rush could be an answer here. Pierce, Mike Green makes sense. Let me look up which pass rushers are left. Well, no, I'm gonna stay here. My laptop is super glitchy right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Never mind. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Let's just stay here. But yeah, I would love edge here for the Chargers. Pierce, you have Bosa going. What's his name? Khalil Mack on his last leg, signed a 1 year deal for what, 18 million, 14 million, something nice. Fully guaranteed too, something crazy. So that's awesome for him. But you need some long-term love. So I like James Pierce Jr., Mike Green here, one of those two guys. Maybe even Nick Scorton. That's kind of rich, for those guys, but I like Scorton a lot. I truly do. I did a video on Scorton. I think if everything pans out for Scorton the right way, right scheme, right team, I think Scorton can definitely be a top dog in this class. I really do. Very underrated guy in my opinion. Nick Scorton from A&M, formerly of Purdue the last couple of years, but finished off his career at A&M. Kind of replaced Walter Nolan basically. See what the score is. Okay. Grizzlies beating Thunder. Second quarter, 54-37. Clippers and Nuggets. Nuggets up by 4 points in the first quarter, 20-16. That Nuggets and Clippers series good too. I want to watch it live too. I might cut it on my phone real quick. We'll see. We'll see though. I told y'all everybody is going viral now about that baby. I'm guessing Kelvin Banks Jr. child, son or daughter, because he kissed the lady that was holding the baby. They had that baby moving and groove. I'm like, dog, that baby neck about to fall. It's going viral now. Checking my phone. I told y'all as soon as I said my thing, I was about to kill the baby. Someone reached over and grabbed the baby head and moved it, and I guess that's the mom. She clapping and the baby head going crazy. I knew they'll go viral. Chargers taking a long time to pick. Like my Falcons, going down to the wire. 40 seconds left. No pick is in yet. Amarion Hampton could be a move here as well. Kind of rich though, super rich. You just got Najee Harris on a 1 year deal. You don't got to go that early for a running back. Hampton to me isn't that good to go first round, at least not 22. But we'll see. I'm watching Lewis. I'm sorry, I got being quiet. Watching Lewis Riddick talk now about Shador and why he's dropping. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, man. When you want a quarterback, you want accuracy and decision making. What does Shador not do that you want? That's what I don't understand. I never understood the talk about that. He's not good enough. He's not this. He's not that. How not? What does he not do? He throws the ball accurate. He gets it there. Not the strongest arm, not the biggest player, not the most athletic guy, not the quickest guy, but he gets it there with a sorry O line for 2 years. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But like I said, though, I forgot where I heard it from. I forgot what clip I saw that, but this could be humbling for Shedeur Sanders in a great way. As I said, the arm strength won't get better. He won't get more athletic, but the mindset, you know, come in. I'm sure you hear all the chatter, anonymous scout saying this, anonymous scout saying that. Okay, bet. Say less. I hope he takes this and be like, okay, let's tone it down some. Let's get quiet. Let's stop the watch flashing for a little bit. Let's tee up. Let's tee up on these guys. Let's show the world. Let's show the NFL that y'all didn't believe in me. Y'all should have picked me first. Because like I said before, I said it on video. Way back then, all the way till now, I am huge on Shedeur over Cam. Respect to Cam Ward. Awesome player, great potential, but I'm all in on Shedeur Sanders. Oh, picks in for the Chargers. Pass rusher, I'm guessing. Omarion Hampton. I was wrong. I literally just said they won't do that, and they just did that. Okay. I literally just said they will not do that because they signed Najee Harris to a 1-year deal. And I was totally wrong. Omarion Hampton goes to the Chargers. I guess the Najee Harris deal is a true 1-year deal. He most likely won't return. That's surprising to me that they drafted him so early. It's not though, but it's like, man, I don't know. I don't love it. I would have loved to pair Harris with the more speedier back, Henderson in round 2. Or you could have waited to go Judkins in round 3. Caleb Johnson round 2, round 3. But great move, I guess, by the Chargers. I thought pass rush was more of a need. Running back, not really first round, but hey, respect. respect. Funny thing is, so many rumors about their division rival, AFC West rival, Broncos going Hampton, and a couple picks later, the Chargers go with Hampton. So the rumor was that Sean Payton loved Omarion Hampton, but looked like laptop about to die again. Charger. It looks like Payton went defense. It was smoke screen maybe, and they got Jahdae Barron instead. I wonder what Pete Prisco ranks this one as. I would say this is a B to me. Might be even a C. You didn't really need Hampton. You could, like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am a Judkins guy for this class. Coming into this year, I know things change, things are fluid, but coming into this year, Genty was not RB1, nowhere near, from what I remember. It was Judkins, in my opinion. Judkins, Ollie Gordon, those guys. I understand things change, things are fluid, but I still think, even though Judkins paired with Henderson at Ohio State, Judkins still has the juice. I still think he does. Everyone's letting that 1 year at Ohio State fool you. I think he's still the guy in this draft class, in my opinion. So I've said that every time I mention Genty in a respectful way. I just don't see him as RB1 long term. Now, clearly, yeah. But Judkins sharing it back with another RB1 style guy, a different type of player, but still split reps. Like, I think it's just different. But I like Judkins a whole lot. I truly do. And if you're the Chargers, you could have got Judkins round 2, round 3, maybe. Caleb Johnson from Iowa, round 2, round 3. You didn't have to go with Hampton right there in round one. You have other needs. So I don't love the pick. Let's see what Pete Prisco said about it. A B. I'm not mad at that. See, why is this a B? But everything else, the past three picks were B minuses. I don't understand that, but I don't know. He's a big time runner who will upgrade their running game. He has explosive ability, which they lacked last season. We know Jim Harbaugh wants to run the ball. Hampton is a nice pick, even for a back in the first. Yeah, I don't get the logic, the grade logic there. I don't get it. There's many running backs who can be explosive, who can run the ball in a very aggressive way like Hampton does, that you can get in round two or three. But you give him a B, but Derek Harmon, who could be a game changer, Jade Barron, who could be a game changer at safety, outside and inside at the slot spot, and Ibuka, who will be the future receiving star sometime down the line, potentially for the Bucks. They get B minuses, but Hampton Hampton gets a B. I don't get that logic there. But respect to Pete Prisco. Respect. Respect. I don't love that lot. That lot to me makes no sense. I would have gave Hampton a daggone C. You can get Judkins. You can get Johnson, who's not as explosive as Hampton, but he's not like a scrub and like that. I didn't see the point of going Hampton if you're the Chargers. Save that for somebody else. Maybe the Bills, since they have James Cook issues. Something like that. But they have Ray Davis and Johnson still. But, just I don't know. But I wouldn't have stretched that out if I'm the Chargers. You have needs everywhere else. Safety, corner, up front, D line, edge rush, O line maybe. I just receiver, Matthew Golden, like dog. Why is he dropping so far? We'll see though. We'll see. But yeah, I just don't love the Chargers pick. I truly don't. But respect to Jim Harbaugh and those guys. Let's check up on some of these scores really quick. Check up on some of these scores while we're here. Let's see NBA scores really quick. Almost halftime. Grizzlies Thunder. Grizzlies beating them by 26. Whoa. Clippers up by 1 in the first quarter. 29-28 Clippers. 32-28 Clippers. Almost in the first quarter. 40 seconds and counting. What's the Grizzlies Thunder stats looking like? Shea is struggling. Chet is struggling. Lou Dort, 0 and 1 rebound. Sheesh. Ja Morant playing well. Scottie Pippen Jr. Whoa. 5 for 6 from 3, 7 for 9. Overall, 21 points. Desmond Bane, no points. Jaren Jackson playing okay. Zach Edey playing okay. Aldama, 2 for 3 from 3, 10 points. Okay. Still early, though. But the Packers pick is in. Packers pick, the home team crowd. The home crowd team is here. I'm thinking this Minnesota Vikings team is 24 coming up next after this Packers. I think that's going to be a trade. As we all know, the Vikings have, I think, 4 picks in total in this draft class. I think some team will trade up for Shedeur Sanders. Giants, Browns, Steelers, Saints, we'll see. But I think someone will trade up for Shedeur Sanders with pick 24 maybe. That Vikings pick is a prime spot. Prime spot. So we'll see what happens there. The Packers fans are lit. Where could the Packers go? easily the Boston College pass rusher. His old head coach now to DC for the Packers. That makes all the sense in the world. So it makes all the sense in the world if that were to happen. I'm cold. Get my blanket. I'm cold. I'm cold. Get my favorite cover real quick. I'm freezing those. All right, let's go. Packers pick being announced by Mark Murphy, their CEO, the Packers CEO. Let's go. I'm thinking, what's his name? Ezaraku from Boston College. It makes all the sense in the world. His head coach, now to DC. Former head coach for Boston College, now to DC for the Packers. Going to a second year there. It makes sense. Let's see what happens. Receiver here would be no. I'm cool on receiver. Just make the pick, dog. All this talking. All this yapping. Mike Green could go here as well, edge rush. There are other edge rushers, but he's small though. They like more bigger guys. Nick Scorton could make sense. A little rich for some people, but it makes sense. Nick Scorton. James Pierce. A little small too though. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. He's still talking. Just pick, dog. Here we go. Receiver. Receiver. Matthew Golden, my dog. Wow. Matthew Golden, my dog. My second favorite guy in this draft class in total. My receiver one outside of Travis Hunter goes to Green Bay. Wowzers. But that's fire though. That's fire. That's fire. That is fire. I'm guessing they believe he's a true wide receiver one as well. I guess. To me, that's a B. I love Golden. I didn't love the. I don't love the fit currently, but but if my prediction comes true, George Pickens trade to the Packers for Romeo Doubs. So Pickens goes to the Packers, Dobbs goes to the Steelers in a 1-for-1 swap, maybe a pick or two involved as well. That makes sense. Pickens receiver one, Golden is his Batman, Jalen Reed stays in the slot, Wicks is a fourth string backup guy that gets PT here and there. That'll be nice. That would be nice. But Golden, my receiver one, disclaimer, not including Travis Hunter. I guess the Packers view him as that too as well. And also, he's a speedster. He takes over for Christian Watson, maybe, who might not return. Not return, but no, he's very injury prone, stuff like that. So, first receiver in 22 years to be picked in the first round for the Packers is awesome, and it's my guy. It's my guy. I love it, man. It's my guy, Golden. I'm ready to see what Pete Prisco says here on his CBS Sports. I love Golden, man. I love Golden. My son gonna be pissed. My son is the pick is in for the Vikings, so they're picking here. But I thought they would trade here. But my son wanted Golden for the Commanders. He got close. He got kind of close. Almost got there. I don't know how to feel though. Like I said, I like Golden. He's my receiver one. But the Packers got so many guys like him though. Not like him, but they have so many guys that's like not a true proven guy. I don't hate it, but I don't love it like I thought I would. He on the mic talking too. He going. That's fire. He took over the mic. That's fire. That's super fire. That's dope. Let's see what Pete Prisco says about that, man. It's an A. It's an A. I love this pick. So says Pete Briscoe. The Packers have injury issues at receiver, and Golden will help offset those concerns. He can fly. The Packers usually don't pick receiver in the first, but Golden was too good to pass on. He was my second best receiver after Travis Hunter. Me and Pete Prisco locked in like twins, dog. I said the same thing. I literally said the same thing. I've been saying that the entire time. Golden was my receiver one outside of Travis Hunter. Clearly to me. Separation is king. Speed is king. Ted McMillan, the size is great. 6'3", 6'4", awesome, almost 6'5", whatever he is. But he just doesn't get separation for me. And like I said, I'm consistent. As a Falcon fan, I did not love the pick of Drake London. Now, Drake London showed me wrong. He is a beast. But I still value separation regardless. So I like it. I like it a lot, man. I do. I do. I do. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I love it. It is tough to guard Matthew Golden. It is tough. As we've seen this, I think Golden will be receiver one, though. Because as we've seen this year, Jalen Reed had an off year this year. Wicks had an off year. So they have a lot of receivers, but they don't have anyone that can be great. Dobbs, I thought he could be great. Not so much now. Maybe a change of scenery might help him out. But I think Golden can be great. I truly do. I truly do. Nailing the one I'm talking about it? Yeah. Good hands, too. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I am. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. They're saying the same thing on TV. Louis Riddick and these guys saying the same thing. Separation. That's the key. That's the key, man. Separation. I'm telling you, I've been saying that the entire time. Separation is key. Separation is king. Space is king. Getting space is all J Love needs. It's all he needs. Christian Watson gives you space, but he gives you injuries too. So yeah, I'm all in for it, man. I'm all in for it. Great pick by the Packers. I'm locked in. I'll give it an A as well, man. I'll give it an A as well. All right, Vikings up. No trade for the Vikings. Offensive lineman. Guard. Makes sense. Donovan Jackson can play guard or tackle for Ohio State. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, guys. Donovan Jackson to the Vikings. It's a good pick. Trade alert. All right. Giants just traded up for a quarterback. Schefter just said, depends on who now. Dayball doesn't look happy. Dayball doesn't look happy at all. Look at how he's looking, but he's not overjoyed at all. I wonder whoever this quarterback is a Dayball guy. Yeah, the room not lit. Is it Shador? They're showing Dion in Shador's camp. No more Shador. No one's high fiving, no one's nothing. So might be Jackson Dart. It might be Dart. Dart standing up now. Yep, it's Dart. I think it's Dart. Dart standing up. Last time we seen Jackson Dart was standing up. I mean, he was sitting down. no coat on, no swag on. Now he got swag on. He's dapping folks up. I think it's Jackson Dart. He's hugging everybody, phone in his hand. I think it's Jackson Dart. Matthew Golden still, he's still around the fans strutting his stuff. He's lit. For this pick, I will spoil myself. I'm gonna go on Twitter real quick and check. I just want to see real quick if it's available yet on Twitter. But I'm thinking my first guess while looking up. I'm on MLB Home Run. I didn't look yet, but my first guess is Jackson Dart. Last time we seen him, he had no swag on, no chains, no glasses, no jacket, no fire jacket. He was just chilling on the couch. Now we see him dapping folks up, saying thank you and all that stuff to people. We went to Shador's camp. Shador had, well, we didn't see him at all, but we seen Dion talking to Gilly and other people, and they weren't hyped, they weren't moving, nothing like that. So I think it's Jackson Dart. I'm checking Twitter to spoil myself. We're gonna see. Yep. Yo, that baby still going viral is crazy. It's official. It is official. Not to be a spoiler, but it is official before it's announced here. Jackson Dart to the Giants. I knew it. I knew it. When I seen that they spoiled it, when they showed the video of both camps, Shador was nowhere in sight. That's why Brian Daboll wasn't happy. I'm telling you, I knew it. It's Jackson Dart. From what I just seen on Twitter, if it's true, they trade up for Jackson Dart. Wow. So yeah, Shador's gonna drop to the second round then. That's insane. When people were telling me this would happen, I thought no way on this earth Jackson Dart will be picked before Shador Sanders. No way in the world, dog. This is insane. This is crazy. But like I said, this is a nice piece of humble pie. And I hope it works in the best way possible for Shador. I hope he comes in, put his head down, gets to work, and dominates. I hope he dominates, man. I don't know where he goes. Browns, Steelers. That's probably the only options I can think of right now. Browns, Steelers, Raiders, maybe round 2. But yeah, man, wow. It's unofficial, but from what I just seen on social media, Jackson Dart, the Giants trade up for Jackson Dart. That's yeah, I told you. Dart got the swag on now. It's definitely Dart. It's true. I knew it. They showed too much. They showed way too much when they showed both camps. Yeah, it's Dart for sure. He got the fit on, the fire glasses, the fire jacket. Yep. It is Jackson Dart time in New York. Not shocking, but as I said, that's why I think Brian Daboll wasn't hyped. He didn't look happy. That was my first telltale sign. He didn't look happy. All right, it's official now. Let's see. Giants select. Jackson Dart is official. It's official. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. But shout out Dart and his family. That's fire. Shout out Jackson Dart. That is fire. That is fire. The only trying to hear what it's saying about this. Oh, Rams trade the pick to the Falcons. Who we getting? Who we move up for? James Pierce? Falcons trade with the Rams. Oh my goodness. The pick is in. Jahad Campbell? If this is Jahad Campbell, I'm gonna lose my mind, dog. Oh my goodness. Is this Jahad Campbell move? Gotta be Jahad. Either Jahad Campbell or Will Johnson, I'm guessing. Safety, Malachi Starks. I wouldn't hate it either. Oh, I'm hyped now. We lit. We are lit. Come on, Falcons. But before our pick is in, talk about Dart real quick. Positive note. He's good. He's very good. He's mobile, good in the play action, good in RPOs. But the thing is, if you're the Giants, will Jackson Dart get playing time this year? I think Shador would have if you pick him. Dart more of a sitter. That's the thing. You know, I think from day one, Shador is ready from right now. But Dart, not so much. I said before in one of my past videos, Dart has a long way to go. Got to get used to an NFL scheme. That Lane Kiffin scheme can be a curse. It's a big gift in college, but it gets you drafted because you're talented and it give you good plays. But it's a curse because you're a long way away from being not long way, but you have a little bumpy road to get to an NFL starter. And that's as far as scheme wise go. But talent is there, deep throw is there, the skill is there. So great job, Jackson Darts. Congrats to him and his family. Let's look at my guy Pete Prisco's grade real quick on this. So Tom Pelissero just reported, I'm listening now, the reason why Dart was picked because he gives you Josh Allen vibes as far as toughness, mobility, leadership, stuff like that, and also a big arm. So that's the reasons why they picked, from what Tom Pelissero just said, they picked Jackson Dart over Shador Sanders. So that's their reasoning there. Let's look at what Pete Prisco says. Excuse me. It's a C minus. C minus here. I know the Giants needed quarterback, but I don't love this move. Coach Brian Daboll was said to be the one pushing for Dart. Oh, okay. Well, he got his guy. I just think I would have waited until later to get a quarterback. But desperation makes teams do crazy things when it comes to quarterback position. C minus. So there's basically, in my logic, that's a D for the Giants and Jackson Dart. I don't think it's a D, but I'd have it as a true C. Let's go Falcons. Who we getting, dog? Who we getting? James Pierce, Malachi Starks, Luther Burden. James Pierce Jr. We'll take it. We will take it. James Pierce Jr. We will take it. So we got a true edge in James Pierce Jr. We got another hybrid edge / linebacker, Jalen Walker. Let's go. Let's go, man. Falcons fans, we double down. We got two of them. Is that the basketball player, the girl? Is that Rakia Jackson? Is that Rakia Jackson? All right, so we give up a second round pick, a seventh, and 2026 first. No, I don't want Pierce that bad, bro. It's fine. And we get a 2025 third round pick. Hey, Falcons fans, my fellow Falcons fans, we double down. We just doubled down. Talented guys, both from the SEC. We can't whine anymore. We cannot whine anymore at all. We got Walker, we got Pierce, we got two young studs on the outside edge. I want to see what Pete Prisco says. And we kind of had to jump too because the Ravens, they probably wanted Pierce as well, but they can get Mike Green if they still want a pass rusher. I love it though. I love it. I love it. We double down for sure. We double down for daggone sure. So yeah, good tackler. Lacks some strength, but he can be strong in certain moments, but lacks strength, has speed. But yeah, he's a game changer. I want to see what Pete Prisco puts, but I have it as a B. Strong B. Strong B. Only thing that hinders me from an A is attitude issues. You know, they say not a lot of these guys, some of these guys have attitude problems. Just don't bring it here, big dog. Just play football, please. No off the field stuff, no crazy mess. Just come play football, please. I just want to win. Finally, please. Let's see what Pete Prisco, says. B plus, that's a B. Top 10 talent in the draft in my book, but off the field hurt his stock. I had the Falcons taking him earlier in my mock, but now they trade back to get him one of the best pass rushers in his draft. He can be a big time steal. I agree. I agree totally. I wanted Pierce. I wanted Malachi Stark. I wanted Will Johnson. Will Johnson at 26, I don't mind that because the value is there. Yeah, so let's see. Will Johnson to the Buffalo Bills, maybe at pick 30. Will Johnson to the Commanders at pick 29. That may be the move there, but they're more of a man team, though. We'll see. Ravens, let's see who they get. Jahad Campbell still around, too? Man. All right, pick is in for the Ravens, but we're going to commercial break right now. Mike Green could be the pick here. Jahad Campbell, where can he go? Philly. Oh, Lord. Can he go to Philly? Please don't go to Philly. Don't get that freak to Philly, man. We probably know for a fact, I guess, the Chiefs will go with Connerly if he's still there. Who could the Ravens go with? They say they need cornerback, but I don't know. They had TJ Tampa last year. They had the kid from Clemson that played, Nate Wiggins. They just got old boy from the Colts, who got released by the Colts. Got his name now. Yeah, they have a lot of people at corner. Marlon Humphrey as well. Last year was deal, I believe. I can see Mike Green or Jahad Campbell here. That would make sense. Jahad Campbell, another freaky young linebacker to pair with Patrick Queen. Not Queen. Queen with Steelers. What's the guy from the Bears? Got his name now. Forgive me for that, but yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad there. Lions go Mac. The Lions could go Mike Green or Luther Burden. That wouldn't be bad. If my son team, the Commanders, get Luther Burden, he will be excited in the morning when he wakes up. I tell him in the morning, but we'll see. We'll see. As a Falcons fan, I am ecstatic. I am happy. I am very happy. Well, I just been spoiled on the Ravens pick. Yeah, I'm seeing people say now they didn't love the Falcons giving up a future first. I didn't love it either. I didn't love it either. That future first kind of shocked me. But we are desperate though. So, but like I said, I like Braden Trice. I like Arnold Ebiketie. I do. So giving up a first, giving up a first for James Pierce is tough. But I'm not mad at it though. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. All right, Ravens pick is in. I already been spoiled already on social media. Is Malachi Starks. Great move. Super great move. Someone as a Falcons fan I wanted for us, so great move. Malachi Starks goes to the Ravens. Another do-it-all safety to pair with Kyle Hamilton. Play in the box. Single high safety. Two high safety, don't matter. Love Malachi. And I'm very happy as well. Not happy, but I feel good about Malachi Starks going over Nick Imawariye from Texas A&M. Nick Imawariye is a more dynamic, more potential, but Starks is good right now. He's good right now immediately. I know the speed wasn't there on the combine, all that good stuff, but he's a good player on film. Forget the testing stuff. On film, he's a heck of a player. I said that the entire time. Malachi Starks over Nick Imawariye. Like both of them, but Starks is a true first rounder. I'm glad the Ravens got him. Like I said, I was beating the table for my Falcons to get him possibly, to pair him with Jesse Bates. So to have him there with Kyle Hamilton is awesome. The Ravens defense just got a little bit better. A lot of it better. A lot of it better. Yep. So now you should have no worries of Hamilton staying deep or playing in the box. You can have Malachi do the other. Whatever Hamilton's doing, Starks can do the other one. So I think that makes a lot of sense. So shout out to Ravens. Great pick for Malachi Starks. Heck of a player. And shoot, I was so high on Starks, I was cool with him going to the Dolphins at pick 13. I was fine with it. Bengals at pick 17, Cowboys at pick 13, wherever it was. I'm fine with all that. So for him to go to 28, 27, I'm hype on it. Let's see what Pete Prisco says about it. I have it as a B for me personally. A B, same for Briscoe. He's a good player with a lot of range who will be nice add on the back end of their defense, but why not edge player? Then again, this is tough team to argue about when it comes to drafting safeties. Agreed. But like I said, edge rusher 2 made sense. Mike Green, Nick Scorton, but kind of hard to pass on. That DB back half was kind of tough in some moments last year in a very bad way for a Ravens team. So to get that back half hopefully squared away, that's not bad at all. So we fully expect edge here, right, for the Lions. I guess we fully expect edge here, but don't be surprised. Luther Burden, The rumor is out on Jameson Williams of him being traded at some point now or later on. So a Luther Burden replacing Jameson Williams down the line could be a move here as well. So we'll see. Very good pick by the Ravens. Let's see what the Lions do next. See what they're doing next. Lions up next. Great pick by the Ravens. Always felt like Starks was a first rounder, and glad he went to the first round. And no, like I said, no hate towards Nick and Warray. He could go to the Bills. He could go to the Eagles. No doubt about it. But me personally, I was locked in on Malachi Starks first. I was super high on Starks. Like I said, pick 13 to the Dolphins, to the Cowboys at 12, to the Bengals at 17. I thought he could have went there, and I wouldn't hate it, you know. So Seahawks at pick whatever they were, 18, whatever. Seahawks to me made sense too. So I'm at pick 27. That's awesome. That's awesome in my opinion. That's super awesome. So I think this pick here is Mike Green or Luther Burden. Two guys for the Lions. See, but it might not though, because Dan Campbell don't play that knucklehead stuff, and they already have one knucklehead in Jameson Williams. So if let's say they trade Williams, and then you bring in Burden, who could be a tough knucklehead too. I don't know. I don't know who else it could be at receiver that wouldn't be a reach right now. I am cold. But it could be Mike Green, Nick Scorton. I love Nick Scorton. Did a video on him earlier, so we'll see who they pick. You have to trust Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. They've been awesome since Holmes has been there. So every pick they've made in the first couple rounds has been pretty solid. Jack Campbell, Gibbs, Williams, so on and so forth. So we'll see who they go with. I would say Nick Scorton as a surprise pick. That off the field stuff with Mike Green could be a big problem for a lot of teams. Let's see. Lions select Tyleik Williams. Okay, Tyleik Williams, D tackle that can play end in certain packages. D lineman, yep. I'll say D tackle. He's a D lineman, not D tackle. He can do both. I like it. Ohio State, Tyleik Williams. I like it. I like it. Then John Morant out with a hip injury. Wow, that sucks. They were just up by 20 points. Another good run stopper for this Lions defense. I wonder how Lions fans feel, though. Do they really want another run stopping guy, or do they want a pass rusher off the edge? He can rush from the middle, too, as well, but I think more of a run stopper right now, personally. But can develop as always. Guys can develop, so no real problem there. Commanders, they have a chance to make my son absolutely happy by getting Luther Burden. It is possible. It is possible, so we'll see. But they have other needs. Jahad Campbell to the Commanders would be fire. Luther Burden could be fire. Mike Green could be fire. Will Johnson could be nice. So we'll see. We'll see. And it's looking like Shedeur will go in round 2. It's looking like that down to the last couple picks. But look at Pete Prisco's grade for Tyleik Williams to the Lions. If I were to guess, I would say probably a B. It's not upgraded yet. Nope, still waiting. Probably a B, though. Nick Immobilier to the Commanders makes sense, too, though. Back-to-back safeties. This about his range also. If the Commanders get Nick Imawariye, the Bills might get Will Johnson or Jahad Campbell to replace Matt Milano down the line. They just signed his running mate, Terrell Bernard, I believe. They signed him to a multi-year extension. Matt Milano always banged up, so it could be like a little future move to get Jahad Campbell. That'd be amazing. My voice going crazy. That'd be amazing for this Bills defense, but I think corner is the bigger need, corner or safety. So if I'm them, I would probably go with Johnson instead. We'll see, though. We'll see. Commanders on the board. Okay. Pete Prisco, C+ for Tyleik Williams. Not mad at that. I'm not mad at either. They needed depth and more help on their defensive line, and Williams is a player who scouts kept raving about throughout the process. He can push the pocket from the inside, which they need. I might have gone edge here, but I get it. I agree. As I said, Nick Scourton could have been a move for me. Mike Green, but the off-the-field stuff could hurt him a lot. Because some people had Mike Green going pick 8, going to the Panthers at pick 8. And he might not be in the first round now. So we'll see. Commanders on the board next. Mike Green still the best fit. Nick Imawariye, Will Johnson. If I'm the Commanders, I go Jahad Campbell. I do. Bobby Wagner on his last legs. Frankie Louvu still there. But you can bring in Campbell right now as he's learning under Wagner and Louvu certain packages, rest the quarterback, stuff like that. So I'm going to go, if I'm the Commanders, I'm going with Jahad Campbell. But to make my son happy, they can go Luther Burden. He will be ecstatic. My son wanted to lead the draft, my oldest son, he wanted to lead this draft with 1 or 2 players, Matthew Golden or Luther Burden. So if they can get one of those guys, then he will be ecstatic. But for me, best team building practice, I'm going with Will Johnson or Jahad Campbell. Strengthen up that defense. Because Jahad Campbell took over for Bobby Wagner after next year, who had a green dot, or Will Johnson can be CB1 or can grow into CB1. Right now, Lattimore is that guy, potentially, but I think Lattimore is kind of cooked. I've said that even before the trade happened, so we'll see. But Commanders on the pick. The pick is in, so Goodell coming out right now. Let's see what they add. I like Jahad Campbell here personally. The edge is a big need. But like I said, Campbell can give you some stuff off the edge too. So, but no hand in the dirt though. That's the thing. That's Mike Green is showing. Mike Green off the field is crazy. That's the thing. That's the wild thing. He can't. It's tough to go with Mike Green, man. It's super tough. It's super tough, man. Mike Green is talented, but off the field is crazy. But Dan Campbell might think he can. Not Dan Campbell, excuse me. Dan Quinn might think he can do something with that and but harness that. So we'll see. Pick is in. Goodell walking to the screen, to the podium. Who? Josh Connolly. Ooh, they jumped. Didn't jump, but they beat the Chiefs to it. I know the Chiefs sick. Oh man, wow. I know the rumor was that the Chiefs wanted Simmons too, but the health thing kind of hurt him a lot. Wow. I know the Chiefs are sick. Great pick by the Commanders. Great pick. Pairing him with Laremy Tunsil, that's a good old line. Wow, man. I know Chiefs fans sick. Wow, wow, wow. So far, Luther Burden could be a round 2 guy. Jahad Campbell could be a round 2 guy. That's crazy. I will never think both of those two guys will be round two, but it's possible. Three teams left: Buffalo Bills. They could go Campbell for daggone. Will Johnson could be a round two guy. Wow, wow, wow. That is crazy. But I guess the injury history is that bad. Folks had Will Johnson as a top five pick at some point. He might not go in the first round. Shador is a round two guy. But folks been saying that though. I just didn't believe it. I had to see it for myself. I'm about to see it soon. But that's crazy. Josh Connerly, that's an A. That should be. Let's check Pete Prisco out. That should be an A. B minus? What? Wow. He's a player I thought would go in the first round, and the Commanders need more help up front on their offensive line. They won't be forced to rush him if he's not ready, but he has the talent to develop into a quality player. Not flashy, but solid pick. B minus. Okay. Surprising grade by my guy, one of the few that we disagreed on. I wonder if he wanted Josh Simmons or he wanted a defensive guy or what. I'm not sure what he wanted them to do there, but I like the pick. I like the pick a lot. I do personally, but we'll see. All right, Bills. Biggest need, corner, safety, linebacker, in my opinion. I'm liking Jahad Campbell. Throw a shot at Will Johnson. Nick Mawarie at safety, 6'3" safety. Safety has been a problem since Poyer and Hyde left. So where is Micah Hyde? Is he retired? Because he didn't sign anywhere last year. Where is Micah Hyde at? I checked on him all year last year. He didn't sign anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. He retired? Oh, they brought him back? Hold on. Where's he at? Not really showing me. He retired. Wow, I missed that. February 4th. 12 years, long career. Wow, my God. I didn't know that he retired. Shucks. Great career. And Poyer's still playing with the Dolphins? Question mark? Jordan Poyer? Free agent. But he's probably done though. He probably done though. Yeah. Probably. We'll see though. But damn, Micah Hyde, I know he retired. That's awesome. 34 years old, 12-year career. Hey, what more can you want? Awesome job, Micah Hyde. Micah Hyde. Great pick by great pre-retirement. Great career, 12 years. Finished strong with the Bills since 2017. 2017 to 2024. Hey, great stretch with the Bills as well. I know he retired, man. February. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, safety been a problem for the Bills since they both left. They both Poirier and Hyde were both stalwarts, and the difference showed last year since they've been gone. So Nick Mawarie, 6'3", big body, good player overall, got good instincts, can hit hard, can play in the box, play deep. I think he's the go here. Him or Campbell, in my opinion. Receiver is a no-go. Too many receivers already. All right, down to the last picks of the stream, guys. Buffalo, KC, and Philly is all we got left. That's all we have left. All right, pick is in for Buffalo. Ooh, the cornerback, Maxwell Harrison. Okay. Zone corner out of Kentucky, smaller guy, very fast, speedster, someone that can match up with Xavier Worthy. That's solid. That's solid. That's solid, man. That is solid. That's Harris. I thought he was Jay Barron the whole time. Okay, that's Maxwell Harrison. Okay. Small speedster. Someone to match up with Worthy. Someone to match up with Zay Flowers. You know, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, trade alert. Someone coming up. Chiefs trade their pick to the Eagles. Are they going quarterback? Are they going Shador Sanders or somebody? Or Jalen Milroe to the Eagles? Who would they want here? Why would Philly trade up one pick? Is this Josh Simmons? That's strange. Why would the Eagles trade up one pick with the same team they just traded with? I mean, who traded back? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Must be somebody important. Must be somebody important, man. That's strange. Gotta be Josh Simmons, Luther Burden, I guess. I guess. But onto the Harrison move. I like it. Um, like I said, quick, fast, smaller guy, but he's sticking with those quick, smaller guys. Can tackle, playmaker. Not a bad move. If I were to grade it, we will watch Pete Prisco's grade in a second. I would say a B. I'll say a B. But pick is in for Philly. Let's check Pete Prisco's grade out. He has it ungraded as of right now. Who are they trading for? The Eagle. I don't know. Strange. I'm guessing the Chiefs called the Eagles saying, "Hey, teams calling to get somebody. Do you want to get this pick and secure it?" And I guess they traded up. That's strange. It's very strange to me. But while we're waiting on Pete Prisco's grade, I'm gonna go with a B. Go with a B. Could the Eagles get Will Johnson? Nick Warrior, Nick Johnson, Luther Burden, their receiver 3. But they don't throw enough for to get Luther Burden. He'll be pissed off there. I don't like that move for Luther Burden if they get him. Still waiting on Pete Prisco's grade for Maxwell Harrison. I'll give it a B. Harrison is small, but he can play outside corner too. Harrison height, I like him. I love the personality. Remind me of my youngest son. That's fire. Fire jacket. Old football memories. That's dope. That's dope. Jacket, pretty fire. That's fire. I like Harrison. I'm waiting for Pete Prisco's break though. I think it's a B. Surprised Will that injury for Will Johnson must be bad. His speed. Now I know they said his speed wasn't good either. Ran the 4.56 or something like that. So, ooh, an A. The rare A for Pete Prisco. Wow. I love this pick as much as any. He's my top corner, not named Travis Hunter. Wow. Okay. The Bills need corner help, and he's an aggressive corner who will help upgrade their position. He will be an immediate starter. A The rare A from Pete Prisco. Whoa. Let's see. He gave an A to the Bills. He gave an A to the Packers, Matthew Golden. I think that's it. Only 2 A's. Nope, 3. Colston Loveland to the Bears. Yep, that's right. That is right. And that's it. Nope, I'm story again. He gave out 5 A's. Hunter to the Jaguars and Abdul Carter to the Giants. Okay, 5 A's. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. CBS Sports, my guy. Never heard on a day of my life until now, but Pete Prisco, you've been live streamed the whole day, buddy, and you've been putting out, and we've agreed on for the most part. Only a little stretch we didn't agree on, and that was the stretch of what was it? We didn't agree on D's. Ibuka B-. I thought it should be an A. Barron a B-. I'm cool with a solid B. Harmon should be a solid B in my opinion. And Hampton, I had that as a C. But he gave it the opposite. So other than that, we've been on the money for the most part. Pretty much. Yep, pretty much. We've been on the money for the most part. So very curious to see what the pick is for Philly and what the pick is for Kansas City. But I really, truly, truly think Kansas City was pissed off because Connolly was not there because the Commanders got him. I truly think they are like, dang. They were upset. I truly think so. But Maxwell Harrison, an A for Pete Prisco. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. We've been on stream for how long? 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. Oh my, I haven't ate dinner. I skipped on dinner. It's right here in my face the whole time. I didn't take one bite, trying to be proper. I'm starving. 2 more picks left and we're done. We are done. I can't wait. I'm so hungry. Let's pull up the game, basketball games, what's going on. Even with Ja being hurt, Grizzlies still so far in full control. 91-76, third quarter with 2 minutes left. Scottie Pippen playing well. Desmond Bain still struggling, but they're still winning. So might be a W for the Grizzlies, but still early. You never know. Comeback can't happen. And then oh my goodness, Clippers blowing out the Nuggets. First game in the Clippers' new stadium, 72-52. What is going on here in the third quarter? What is going on here? Pick is in. The Eagles coming. Jahad Campbell. Gosh darn it. Went to the Eagles. I just said earlier, don't let the Eagles get that freak. It makes sense, though. It makes sense. That defense is sick. That Eagles defense is sick. Oh, my goodness. Oh. So much freaky athletes everywhere you look. Jordan Davis, Jahad Campbell, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Just freaking leaks everywhere, dog. And add another one, Jahad Campbell. Can play inside, outside. Man, watch he turn out to be crazy for this team. Good ranges line. This is an A. This is an A. This is an A for sure. But with them not getting Nick Imawariye, my prediction still could happen. Justin Simmons, free agent, former Bronco, former Falcon last year, could sign with the Eagles because they didn't go young at safety yet. Not yet. So I think with them not getting Nick here, I think Justin Simmons could sign, and then they'll still get a safety maybe later, but Simmons would be getting a PT this year on like a 1-year deal. Oh man, Jahad Campbell, Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. That's going to be a hectic team, a hectic front line to stop. Oh my gosh, athletic, speed, physicality everywhere, rangy players. That's scary, bro. That's an A. I don't care what Pete Prisco says. That's an A. That's an A. A plus. A plus it. Jahad Campbell could have went in the top 15. You got him at pick 31 is crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. Falcons had 2 chances to get him. We turned it down twice. I'm happy with our draft, though. I like Walker, but like I said, Walker and Campbell kind of in the same tweener hybrid type player realm. I wanted Campbell first, but we got Walker, and we traded up to get Pierce. So I'm not mad at it. I like it. I like what we got, but I don't care what Pete Prisco says. This is an A plus to me. Oh, let's check him out. See what he says. A B. Okay. The Eagles have Nakobe Dean coming off injury, so why not take a linebacker who can step up and help right away if Dean isn't ready? Campbell can start next to Zach Bond. Solid pick. They do have Zach Bond. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a B. I forgot about Zach Bond. Yep, on a multi-year deal. That is right. And to be honest, Nakobe Dean played well last year, but before that, he was kind of on the outs. He was kind of sort of on the outs with them, like kind of on like the trade rumor, not really believing him rumor type stuff. So, injury kind of hurt him a little bit too. So we'll see. We'll see. Campbell could perform better than Dean right away, and then Dean is moved on from later on. So Kansas City, last pick of the draft of the first round, excuse me. Pick is in. There's no trade, so it's locked in, set in stone. Shedeur Sanders going in round 2. Kansas City, last pick of the draft, first round. Just said the same thing. Mike Green. I wouldn't hate it for them. They need some primetime edge rushing help. Someone to sack the quarterback. They normally keep problem childs with them. Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Rashee Rice, so Tony, Kadarius Toney, who just retired, I guess. So, going with Mike Green here is kind of up their alley. But if not, Nick Scorton maybe. I guess teams are off of Will Johnson altogether. They're off of Will Johnson. So, I don't know. Nick Scorton, Josh Simmons, I guess. But I guess the medicals kind of scare people off of him too. Last pick of the first round, last pick of stream. I'm not sure. I don't plan on streaming round 2. I don't plan on streaming round 2 or 3 or 4 or none. I'm cool. This was super long, so first round only for me personally. Pick is in. Last pick of the first round is in. Let's see who they go with. Like I said, if I were to guess, I say Mike Green. He deserves a first. Not deserves. His skill set is first round worthy, but off the field is tough. Let's see. Josh Simmons it is. Yep. Josh Simmons it is. Dang, Chiefs fans saying boo. They don't. He's throwing thumbs down. He don't want Josh Simmons. When he was healthy, nasty injury though. But when he was healthy, he was nice. He was nice at tackle. So, but that injury is tough. That injury is tough. I would grade this a B. If I'm Pete Prisco, this is a B. It's only a B, and the reason why Josh Simmons is only here because of that injury. If he was healthy, if he played the whole season healthy, he'll be going way earlier. So yeah, this season, I mean this reason he dropped so far only because of that injury. So yeah, it gets a B simply because of the injury, but talent wise, it's an A. If he pans out to to lockdown tackle, but if he doesn't, it's risky. So I give it a B. Let's see what Pete Prisco says. Then we're gonna log off for the night, man. 3 hours, pushing 4. A plus. Pete Prisco, A plus. Best tackle in this class when healthy. The Chiefs won't be forced to rush him back from a torn patella, but he will be their left tackle of the future. I love this pick. That is true. They could sit him out for the whole year or most of the year until he's fully healthy, give him a whole year off, then come back 2026, fully healthy, ready to go. So that's not bad. That's like I said, I'm not mad at that. Uh, I didn't see it that way at first, as far as sending him out. Maybe they don't have to play him right now, so it is true. It is true, man. So go ahead and end the sharing. Go ahead and end the stream as well. Super long stream. Super tired now. Super hungry, but overall good stream, man. And I will see you guys soon. Probably next thing you see from me is probably streaming Madden. Ashton Jensen to the Raiders, something like that. Probably Travis. We'll probably stream those tomorrow or sometime soon. But that's it for the live stream, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.